I mean, for all of us, it just seems like they've
always
Disney, yeah,
together.
which is, 10 years, you're like, okay, but it's just funny when you go back, I guess just now kind of re-looking at the old movies, and I was like, oh yeah, it's just one of those weird things when you see where it's come, and you're like, did you not have faith, Karen?
Tire Claw is asking, so what does it feel like living the post-Fox/Disney world now? The X-Men and Fantastic Four are finally home. Even Deadpool.
No, even Ripley. Ripley's home now.
What?
Yep. Fox.
Really?
Ripley, like Aliens Ripley?
Alien
Yeah.
Ripley.
Now
Now
she
we'll
at
get.
home, though.
Now we gonna get an awesome Alien versus Predator movie.
You think so?
That I hope so.
I still
Like
don't
some-
think we're
The
gonna
Fox
get
also owns Predator?
Yes.
Oh.
Disney owns everything. Name a movie. The only thing they don't own is Ghostbusters. That's it.
Also, they don't own The Simpsons.
Yeah, they don't own The Simpsons.
No, they said that was specifically.
No, I think on the Disney banner, Bart Simpson's on it now. If you go to the
What?
Walt Disney page, they have. Yeah.
That's kind of fucking huge, dude. That's huge.
They own any. Disney owns every pop.
But I thought that they were
I
like.
find it funny because you look at, like I said, you look at Universal Studios, specifically in Florida, and you walk through Universal Studios in Florida, you're like, hey, Disney owns half this park.
Yeah.
You
Or
know what
until
I
the
mean?
contract runs out.
Yeah,
and
Simpsons
then they'll
Land,
take it over.
Marvel Land,
Yeah.
like
They're fucked.
you're
Universal's
like-
fucked.
you're like Universal, like God, what do we need to do?
You can go on the tour, sir. The shark comes out.
Yeah.
Or you remember when we went on the Universal tour, and they had the Bates Motel,
Mhm.
and that guy that came out and ran towards you with a knife.
Mhm.
That it'll be that and Jaws, and that's it. No, they lost Jaws too. Jaws is Fox too. They got nothing.
No, I don't think.
I think Jaws is
I don't
Fox.
think Jaws is Fox.
Yeah, yeah. Well, you know what? I'm probably wrong, but I'm gonna stick to my guns.
What? There's a lot of interesting stuff I've been reading.
Yeah, Simpsons is
Yeah.
part of Disney.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
The one thing I've been reading, which I'm really interested to know, is a lot of people have kind of been throwing it out there that perhaps for the last Star Wars, because they have the Fox, that the fanfare, the 20th century fanfare,
Yeah.
will come back for the last Star Wars, which would be kind of cool. Like the dun, 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 dun.
And whose idea was that?
Oh, just people on the internet just saying, hey, now that you own like the original Star Wars and all that stuff, could you put the fanfare at the beginning of the movies? Like,
Yeah.
at least the beginning of this movie.
This will be the last one.
The last of the Skywalker stuff. Yeah.
Why did they take it out? Just because it was a Disney
Well,
thing?
because Disney bought Star Wars. George sold it.
No, and I get that. I get
so
that.
you can't have the 20th Century Fox fanfare when Disney now owns it. 'Cause they can take it away.
Yeah. So who are these people on the internet that
Just
think that's
think-
gonna happen? Like,
I mean, it can
What?
because, but it can because they own it. So you could put the
Yeah, but that logo is still.
yeah, I know. Yeah,
but
I
it
know.
doesn't make any sense though.
But just using the fanfare.
No, I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. No, you know what? I guess it could. They're gonna have. So the opening, that Fox opening, is still gonna happen for Deadpool movies. Is what Disney said.
Cool.
Yeah, and the rated R type movies.
Yeah, they
They don't want to sully their hands.
Yeah,
They don't need blood on their hands.
I mean, yeah, I don't understand why not. Like, just you can.
Hey, I want to bring up everybody's attention to something that Pace in the chat just said. Pretty crazy stuff. Pace Hamada says, I heard Sony is going to announce the acquisition of Rockstar Games and announce like 12 new exclusives. What do you guys think?
And they'll
If
be
that
coming
happens.
out 2035
But what do you think if that happens?
if Sony buys Rockstar.
Rockstar and GTA was exclusive to the PlayStation.
Let's be honest. If you played the last GTA like heavily,
Yeah.
Dude, GTA is my jam, dude. As far as when you say heavily, no, I didn't go in and play multiplayer like crazy. I didn't. Go
Yeah,
in
don't
and
play the
do
online stuff.
But
the
I
story.
played the storyline all the way
Okay.
through, and I loved every minute of it. And I'm telling you, if they did exclusive PS4, there's no
That's
way in hell
terrible.
they're ever gonna sell as many units
yeah.
as they would if it was multi-platform. But it kind of makes sense if they're owned by Sony, right? It's like it's the same way that you turn around and you say to Insomniac, like, why are you releasing your games on this one platform? You could do way more. Insomniac turns around and is like, are you stupid? We're a first-party Sony developer.
Mhm.
Of course, we're not going to release it for the Xbox,
Mhm.
right? So, I mean, you can't really ask questions like that or say, what are you thinking?
Yeah.
When Sony is like, like Jesus take the wheel. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
You know, crash off the bridge.
Yeah. Yeah, I
So, metaphorically, that's what's gonna
No, I
happen
understood.
if they don't go multi-platform.
Yeah.
But that's pretty crazy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Ha ha! Doom with
I don't
our-
know, man. Like, it's gonna be hard to shut off like half of your revenue stream or 1/3 of your revenue stream.
But again, if Sony goes and buys it,
Then Sony's revenue.
it's Sony's revenue stream, right?
But it sounds like
So
you're
they're
gonna
like,
get
oh, we-
people that will flock or like will buy a new.
No, dude, you're 100% wrong. If they tell you the next GTA is going to be exclusive to their platform, they will sell double the amount of consoles. Easily. If you tell me I can't play this on anything but a PlayStation, I have no choice. Like, if I had no plans whatsoever to buy a PlayStation and they told me that GT is coming in 6 months and it's only on PlayStation, you better I'm saving pennies. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do everything in my power to make sure that I have that console on day one.
And they'll bundle it. It'll be a bundle.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's,
So, but apparently there's people in the chat that are like, where is it? There's people in the chat like SG saying, SG saying that they can't afford Rockstar. Like they're really, it would be huge to be able to buy them.
mm-hmm.
Did they have a price?
No idea, but it would be in the billions, right?
You would have to think it should be.
How is it still working
Yes,
properly?
it is. Now we're all subconscious,
Yeah.
making sure.
Or conscious.
Conscious.
No.
Yeah,
How do you say
conscious.
it?
Conscious.
We're all nervous.
Yeah, no,
Subconscious.
Subconscious. Yeah.
No.
Like, is it working? Is it working? Is it working? Yeah. Subconscious. Yes.
Anyways.
Okay.
Moving on, because it's like 7 o'clock, and we got
Yeah.
tons of news to go through. Unless you guys want to talk about anything else
No.
what's
let's
going on
go.
this week. Have you caught up?
2.
Dude, I totally forgot. This is huge. You ready for this?
Yeah.
Did you watch Supergirl?
No.
We did. That last episode. Are you ready?
Yeah.
They introduced Lex Luthor in the show.
Oh, I knew. Yeah, John Cryer played.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And when I saw John Cryer come onto the screen as Lex Luthor, I was like, you fucking idiots. This is the stupidest thing I've ever seen in my life. Because I'm like, you picked the dude from 3.5 Men? What's wrong with you guys?
Oh,
You know?
yeah.
And I could never unsee that,
Yeah.
right? But as I watched the episode, fucking grew on me. And when you watch what happens in that episode, dude, it's fucking awesome. And also, you played Spider-Man for the PS4, right?
Mm-hmm.
What I love the most about Spider-Man is you go into that game, you go into that story, you join Peter Parker 8 years into his journey as Spider-Man.
Yeah.
It's a fully developed
Excuse me.
world. They talk like, like in an origin story, they talk about everything like they're explaining everything to the audience.
I had to poop.
But in Spider-Man, they talk about everything like you already know what's going on, and you just have to be like, in one of the days, like of Spider-Man's life, right? Like, oh, I've been fighting this guy. Supergirl opens with like this happened 4 years ago, and it's Lex standing in his office while the city is burning,
Nice.
and his sister is tied to a chair, and he's calmly explaining to her why he has to kill everyone. It's fucking awesome,
Oh,
dude.
that sounds awesome.
But the thing is, like, I didn't fully appreciate it right away because
Yeah.
that first scene, you're like, fuck these guys for picking this actor,
Yeah, yeah.
right? But the dude is like, there's helicopters that come because the police are coming to arrest
Yeah,
Lex.
yeah.
It's helicopters that come, you press a button, and then lasers kill the helicopters, killing several police.
Mhm.
He doesn't bat an eye.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He's talking to his sister,
Mhm.
and these helicopters with those megaphones.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, you're surrounded,
Yeah.
Lex. And he's like, shit, I just want to talk to my sister. He presses a button, kills several people.
Yeah.
And she's like, you just killed a whole bunch of people.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm just trying. Just let me make my point. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, it's nothing.
Yeah, yeah.
And that's what a super villain is. You know what I'm saying? He's on that level.
Yeah.
And I love the fact that with everybody else, you talk about Alien in the show particular.
Mhm.
And I know a lot of people have a lot of gripes with this show, but this show deals with a lot of like, like the burden of a secret on friendship,
Mhm.
or like someone going to jail and being gone for a long time and how that affects a relationship with a parent,
Mhm.
or like subtle things that affect relationships,
Mhm.
right? So for Lex to so casually kill all these people
Mhm.
is kind of like jarring
Mhm.
in the show.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to say anything else.
No,
I
cool.
really feel like you should watch the episode.
I want to, yeah.
And just like what happens in the plot
Yeah.
and what happens,
Yeah.
by the end you're like, that's Lex Luthor.
Cool. That's
It's
awesome.
fucking awesome. And he's a big like tech guy too.
So you're thinking better than Mr. Jesse Eisenberg in BVS.
It's you know what?
Who seems like the better Lex to you?
Here's the thing.
And again, you can't. I know it's
Right
a
off the
movie
bat, I would tell you every Lex is better than that Lex. Right off the
Hang
bat.
on.
But
Which
here's
Lex?
the thing.
Which Lex?
Sorry, every Lex is better than the Eisenberg Lex.
Okay.
But then me personally, I took a step back,
Mhm.
and you got to realize, every character is played subtly a little different,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't hate him as Lex anymore. You know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
cool.
I think he's good.
Cool.
Oh, is this a spoiler? Fuck it, I'm gonna say it anyways. Otis is in it, and he screams, "Miss Texmacher!"
Are you serious?
Yes, it's so fucking awesome!
Oh, that is pretty cool.
I'm sorry. I'm
No.
I'm sorry. It's so good.
Yeah, it is.
It's so good.
It is good.
And Otis is like he's an idiot. He's
yeah,
like-
yeah.
They cast the perfect guy for him.
Okay.
And then, it's kind of a spoiler. It's kind of a spoiler. Because when you see Otis, you don't know he's a bad guy.
Okay.
And you're like, that guy's got a stupid face like Otis.
you know
what I'm
yeah,
saying?
Yeah, yeah.
He's a real dumbass.
Oh man,
Man, that episode's really good. Lex is dying. He has the disease and he's dying.
Okay.
And he's manipulating things. No, I'm not going to say anymore.
Okay, you're done.
That's it.
All right, next.
But please, you need to watch it.
Yeah, I
and
know.
I actually wish that if you watched this whole season, did you watch the rest of Supergirl this season? Have you been watching it at all?
No, I've really been out of the loop with.
Supergirl?
It's crazy. I've been out of the loop with everything except Gotham.
Yeah.
Except for
the show you
today.
hate the most.
Yeah, which is weird because I'm really like digging what's going on with this.
And they're on hiatus.
Although I just no, there was a new episode this Thursday with Bane.
Then I fucking missed it.
I tweeted about it. I said, "Did I? Oh, maybe I didn't. Oh, maybe I was about to and I didn't." Like because it happens when I leave for work, so I was only able to watch the first half of God. I haven't been able to watch the second half of it yet to know how it turns out.
Who is Bane? What? How do they get
Eduardo?
to Bane?
It's the guy from season 1. The
Eduardo?
yeah.
Who?
The what's his name's friend? Jim Gordon's friend. The army type.
He's
guy.
not season 1. He was introduced in this season.
He was introduced in season 1.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. That's a deep cut.
Yeah.
That's something I didn't even realize.
Yeah.
But you're right, because in this
I
spoiler
had
alert,
such hate that I can remember things like that.
spoiler alert, in this season, Jim and him have a fight
Yes.
where he pushes him and he goes and he gets impaled onto rebar.
I'm gonna push you.
Right?
away.
So he's
Yeah.
like, I thought he was dead. I
Yeah,
thought he was
well,
gone.
he was.
But of course, like
Hugo,
everything in
Hugo.
Gotham, don't count people out
No.
unless
No.
they're like
unless
rotting
they're
in the grave
Jada
rotting.
Pinkett Smith, you can count her out, baby.
She came back lots of times.
I think she only
Yeah.
came back once. Didn't she just come back once?
I think she came back 3 times.
Did she come back 3 times?
The first time, everybody thought that she died and fell in the river.
off
She
the
came
cliff.
back.
Yeah, jumped. Didn't she get pushed? Or
don't
Penguin
remember.
pushed her off the cliff, right?
But then she came
Can't
back
remember.
again when they killed her, and then they found like Indian Hill,
mm-hmm.
right? Which was who's that professor? That doctor? He's famous in the Batman comics.
Strange.
Doctor Strange.
Yeah.
No, Professor Strange, because Doctor
No,
Strange is Marvel.
Dr. Hugo Strange.
Dr. Hugo Strange. It's
Yeah.
better if you say his full name, because then I'm not talking about the Marvel guy. Dr. Hugo Strange put her through Indian Hill,
Mhm.
and then gave her powers.
Mhm.
Right? And she came back
Mhm.
with powers.
Mhm.
And that was really cool,
Mhm.
because one of her eyes was like fucked up.
yeah.
I thought that was cool.
Yeah.
Like I was saying, I know that you probably are very busy,
Mhm.
right, with your life, but I would love for you to go back and watch the season from the beginning.
It's not gonna happen.
Of Supergirl.
Oh, Supergirl.
of
Oh,
Supergirl.
okay.
Oh no, Gotham? No, fuck that. That's gone and dead.
Okay.
Just because there's elements throughout the season
Mhm.
that will make you appreciate just this episode more.
Okay, cool.
You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So, anyways, that was, I think, made a big deal out of nothing, to be
Okay,
honest with you.
cool.
Because I hate Supergirl otherwise. I don't even know why I'm watching this.
Okay.
Every character is annoying and stupid on that show.
Second to be in that universe, did you see the trailer for Krypton season 2?
No.
Goddamn Doomsday
Looks
looks
good?
good.
He looks good?
Oh,
Does it look comic accurate?
it looks like your TV, man. How are you getting it so right?
Yeah.
And how is a huge Hollywood movie getting it so fucking wrong?
Well, remember,
don't
that's
get
not
it.
the real, I like to think that's not the real Doomsday in the movie.
No, I know. It's just
It's just a
one of those-
monstrosity, and then he said Doomsday in
But even
passing.
it's Smallville. Even Smallville Doomsday like got it right. Like, you know what I mean? And I get you have artistic interpretations and you want to make it your own and not copy something else, but just copy something else. It's okay. We're okay if you copy it.
It was
We're
successful
okay.
for a reason.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
like I mean, it's what it is.
It
All
is
right,
what
you
it
ready?
is.
Let's
Also, I wanted to ask really quickly: have you caught up at all with Flash?
No, I've been so out of the loop. Yet I've watched that fucking Triple Frontier movie, so figure.
And
that
how
out.
was it?
Oh yeah,
The beginning's okay, and then it just gets predictable.
Okay.
It's a Netflix.
Like up until
Netflix show.
yeah, like I'm like, oh, okay, cool, and I'm like, man, I'm really liking Oscar Isaac as an actor.
Who? Remind me who he is. Is he Apocalypse?
Yeah, he's Apocalypse, but he's also Poe Dameron in Star Wars.
Yep.
Oh, there you go.
But he's done a lot of stuff, and I like him in this. It's pretty good.
Ex Machina.
Yeah, he was in that too.
Yeah.
Ex Machina or something.
Yeah, he's in that too.
Side
And also
note: did you know?
Side note, you know what? Sorry.
No, go ahead.
I was going to say another really interesting thing on Netflix right now. And I like that documentary stuff. I don't know if you watched the F1 documentary. I think it's like 12 parts. Man, that's really good.
Yeah.
It's, I think, Drive to Survive, I think it's called, but it's the Formula One. Like, they just followed everything all of last year's race. But it's, like, crazy because it's, like,
The drama behind the scenes too.
like between the companies, between Ferrari, Mercedes-Benz, and Haas, who's coming into it, and then the drivers, and like, you know, when the young driver's coming up and the old driver, man, it's
Switching
so
off. There's drama
like,
there. Eh?
but and it just like on the pits and everything, it's really cool.
Just
man.
the way it was filmed, that it got you excited for.
Yeah, and like just where they have the cameras on the, and you know, fuck, I'm a sucker for slow mo, but again, how they slow mo the accidents are like in fucking insane.
Yeah,
But
you're a very
it's
disturbing
such-
person.
Yeah, but I don't know. I like documentary stuff,
I
but
like
that is
watching
like
crashes
such an awesome.
in
And I
slow
like
motion.
F1, so
I like people dying in slow
no,
motion.
nobody dies. Just like if a car hits, like how slow and the little pieces of like
No, I get what you're
but-
saying.
but
Like
it's-
Burnout Paradise.
yeah, kind of, and just like you know, it's just really if you're. I mean, not to say insert, but if I don't know, it's like really interesting. Just like you look at, you know, it's kind of like levels. Like it's funny because Haas is an American racing team. I know people might be bored, but hey, it's kind of racing. I mean, gaming with racing. It's funny because Haas is like, oh yeah, we come in, we're an American company. You know, we have like 200 employees, and then I think the other guy's like, oh, you got 200 employees. You know, Ferrari has 200 employees on vacation right now. But like stuff like that, you're like, Jesus, like it's like that's how crazy
Yeah.
that is, and stuff. It's just really, it's
huge, right?
really interesting. Like I said, I don't, I maybe have to be in a racing. I don't know. I just like it, but I also like F1. So
Are you done your side note? I still have to do my side
sorry,
note.
Sorry, go side note.
On the side note, Oscar Isaac asked Lucas, or whoever's in charge at the time, I don't know who it was, that his character, Poe Dameron, he wanted his origin, or where he was born and grew up, to be Yavin 4,
Yeah.
because the scenes for Yavin 4
Mhm.
were recorded in Venezuela, which
Mhm.
is where he's originally from.
Mhm.
So, there you
Cool. Nice.
go. Weird factoid.
Yeah. He also fought to have his character survive Force Awakens.
Wait a second. Stop. You mean like the plan was always for him to die?
He was supposed to die in Force Awakens, yeah.
What?
And then he asked kind of JJ, "Hey, can I kind of survive? Can I survive this and beyond?" And they're like, "Yeah, okay, sure. We'll let you survive to the next
Wow.
one."
So how is that going to work out? Like,
it would already worked
Finn.
out. You've seen
no,
it.
no. But like Finn would find his dead body and then take his jacket
I
and be
mean,
like,
we don't
"Your
know-
spirit lives on in this jacket,
We
sir."
don't know what the original script is, but sure, it could maybe be that he was to die right at the beginning of the movie, and then he asked to be, if he could, because he was. It's funny because he was like, in every movie he was in to that point, he was always dying, right? Like
Yeah.
Mackinac and all that stuff. He would always die and never made it to the end. And he just asked JJ, I guess, "Hey, can I at least survive this movie?" And I think JJ went, "Sure."
He's like, looked at the accountants and was like, "Can we sell extra toys?" Yeah. Okay.
yeah. So there's another interesting Oscar Isaac moment.
That's cool.
Maybe we'll do that for the rest. We'll have an interesting Oscar Isaac moment at the every podcast.
Oh, I have another side note, Oscar Isaac side note,
All right.
because I got to.
But save it for next week.
No, I got to top yours right away.
But you can't. Then we're gonna run out of
Oscar Isaac was Apocalypse in the X-Men movie,
Yeah.
and also little known fact, he's very disappointed in his.
All right.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Performance.
All right. Fair enough.
All right. All right. Let's go. All right. Let's get into the news. And this is huge news. So it's gonna be the first
Buffalo.
It's gonna be the first story, and it's the longest. It's kind of a pretty long story. So
I
I'm
like
gonna
it.
Take my time a little
Nice.
bit. Google jumps into gaming with Google Stadia streaming service coming in 2019. This article comes from
Hang on.
arstechnica.com.
Coming this year?
Yeah. Why is that so surprising?
Kind of.
I was actually kind of disappointed that's not out right now.
Okay.
Just
I'll continue with the
Give it to
story.
us right now. Sorry, I'm also trying to catch up to the chat, unless you want to check. And I don't know. I think this shirt that I'm wearing is too small because it keeps riding up. You can see my belly. That's why I put a blanket around me. I don't want either of you to lose your lunch by seeing my stomach
That's all right.
bulge out. I don't know what's wrong. I think the shirt is too small for me. I have a T-shirt under this, and it's also riding up. You know what I'm saying? So now I know how women with halter tops feel. It's like riding up. And I feel a little embarrassed. I feel self-conscious. It's fine.
You're okay.
That's why I put this blanket around
I
me.
mean, look at Anthony. You made Anthony blind.
He's taking his meds.
That's
His
what
drops.
he wants you to believe.
Wow. Hey, Antoine. So, also, no one. Can we talk about your stuff that happened
Oh, I
yesterday?
don't care.
Yeah. So Antoine has this problem in his which eye?
The right eye.
The right eye.
The mechanical.
I won't go into the
Yep.
details, but for a long time he had the option of either going with the laser surgery
Mhm.
or taking meds.
Mhm.
Oh no, this is a different laser. It's for a different problem.
What?
Yeah.
They will rebuild him.
In any case, the only reason I bring it up is because apparently the person that he goes to is the best
Best.
eye doctor in all of Ontario. And then they gave him a form to sign. And what did it say on the form, Antoine?
So it says you're consenting to have this laser treatment done on your left eye.
Only the best. They were gonna treat the wrong eye.
And here's the thing.
Did you stop and say,
They handed the- they
who's
handed the
left? Your
form-
left or my left?
They handed the form to me.
Yeah.
And they're like, yeah, just sign at the bottom.
hmm
You can read through it if you want, but just sign at the
Yeah,
bottom.
yeah, of course, yeah.
It's a
If
good thing
you
you read
want.
through it.
If you want.
Wow. So did you go right away and say, wrong eye?
Yeah, I'm like, I've been coming here since like last June.
Yeah.
It's the right eye.
Like, oh.
What did they say when you pointed it out? Were they like, oh
They're
my
like-
God, please don't tell the Ministry of Health.
No, they're like, it's the left eye. Let me check that. They take the sheet back, and they had to look it up on the computer.
Why?
And so
Yeah.
they didn't write a new form. They just crossed it out
Nice.
and just wrote down right.
They can't waste any paper.
They
No.
needed to write his right, our left.
Yeah, but you know what? That always does confuse me when we're talking about things like.
But if you're a
left or right-
surgeon,
but is the paper always from the perspective of the person that is signing it? Yes.
Should be. So it should
right?
say my right eye.
Yeah, or right eye.
it's from my perspective.
Yeah.
From the patient's
So it's your
perspective.
this side that's messed
Yeah.
up, right? And I'm sure that when you were conscious for the whole thing, right?
Oh yeah, I was. conscious
So at
for the
one
whole thing.
point, if they're drilling into your left eye, you would have stopped them and be like, "Whoa, wait a second, this is the fucked up eye on this side." You know?
Oh no! Here's the
At some point, you would have stopped them, right?
Here's the thing. Like I would have stopped them, but they do check the eyes, right?
Yeah.
So as soon as they started, working on my right eye, as soon as the surgeon started working on it, he didn't even tell me that he was gonna fire the laser. He's just like, stay still, and then all I saw was this bright flash of like amazing colors.
Yeah.
And then at that point, I'm like,
Dun.
it's probably the laser. And the guy didn't even mention anything that, oh yeah, I'm firing the laser right now.
Yeah.
But I think maybe they did that on purpose to
Maybe.
like not have
Shock
you
and awe.
flinch or
Shock
something.
and awe.
You know what I'm
Shock and
saying?
awe.
Yeah, maybe.
Because like I went in for blood work today, right?
I go to get blood work done every month.
But I'm a big pussy when it comes to needles. So I turn away and I close my eyes and she's like, "Are you okay?" And I was like, "Listen, don't tell me when it happens. Just do it. Just do it. I don't want to know." Right?
Yeah.
And I don't know if maybe I have like a a problem with my veins or cholesterol. But she was like, I'm done, and I was like, I didn't even know you started. So I think like, did you maybe the fatty tissue or something? Maybe I'm just really unhealthy and I can't feel things like that.
So
In any case-
I've gone to 3 clinics to get like blood work done.
Yeah.
And every single clinic, 3 different not branches, but 3 different like companies. They say, oh yeah, it's always the men that faint.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
You go to Life Labs?
No, I go to another one.
Life Labs. This is like, I know people are not interested in this.
Has
Life Lab
nothing to do with Google
this
Stadia.
allows you to see your results right away online, which I think is
wow,
really
that's
cool.
kind of
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah, same with the other one, but then I have to pay for it.
Well, you have to pay for it.
Yeah, but just to get a copy of the record. So
Go to Life Labs. It's free. You go online, you check it, you can print out the PDF whenever you want. Not only that, but you make an account with them online, you can see your whole history. Call up anyone you want and print out anyone you want.
look mine up, Dino Labs.
Yeah, Dyna Labs. It even sounds like they're ripping you off in the name. Fucking idiots. Anyways, are we allowed to swear on this fucking podcast? All right, I'm sorry. I'm getting comfortable.
All right, read it in. Novels
I'm
time.
like, story time, Daddy. Oh yeah, that's my job. All right, sorry. At the Game Developers Conference, Google announced its biggest play yet in the gaming space, a streaming game service named Google Stadia, designed to run on everything from PCs and Android phones to Google's own Chromecast devices. As of press time, the service release window is simply 2019. No pricing information was announced. Google Stadia will run on a selection of existing PC games on Google's centralized servers, taking in controller inputs and sending back video and audio using Google's network of low-latency data centers. The company revealed a new Google-produced controller along with a game streaming interface that revolves around a Play Now button. Press this on any web browser, and gameplay will begin in as quick as 5 seconds, with no download, no patch, no update, and no install.
Thank you.
Harrison confirmed that existing USB controllers and mouse and keyboards will function with Stadia games as well. But you'll want the Stadia controller if you'd like to access both capture button for immediate capture to YouTube, and a Google Assistant button, which lets Stadia players access the controller's built-in microphone. Google didn't confirm whether existing controller share buttons will work with any of the Stadia platform's custom button functions. Harrison confirmed one interesting Google themed combination of Google Assistant and a live streaming service. This I found very interesting. Tap the button if you're stuck mid-game and ask out loud for help. But we'll simply
Yeah, I
have to
know.
take
I'm
your
just listening.
word on it in terms of how that actually plays out and how intelligently
Thanks,
Google
no.
Assistant will translate users'
I turned it down.
mid-game requests. So how they showed it on their stream was that they showed a Tomb Raider game, someone playing Tomb Raider, and they're like, how do I solve this puzzle? And what it does is it pulls a YouTube video, and instead of having to sit through like a fucking 10-minute intro with some guy that's like, hey, this Jason93 says coming at you, please click subscribe. Make sure you hit that bell button. Hey, by the way, my mom had surgery this week, and the thing is, she's being
I think I found it.
about it. I love energy drinks and all this stuff. Please come to my website. Blah blah blah. Then he's finally like, I love this game. Now let's talk about this puzzle.
And that's 10 minutes.
That's like,
Yeah.
it's so annoying.
Yeah.
Apparently, with this, it'll pull
Thank
the
you.
video and then take you
Let me,
right to that moment
turn
where he
this-
actually does it.
Turn this stuff down.
That's a lot of the bullshit.
Restream in Twitch.
'Cause I don't know what you guys do.
It will ping you. Sound. I know that's. I'm so used to in the old all games chat we had that. I do edge snapping and closest. Where is that? This is Snapdragon transformation. I don't need that. See, I don't know where the stuff is, so I gotta find it. What's that? Fall off. Actually, I probably want linear, right? I think I want linear, but that's for edit mode. And this is what's this? Click there. Okay, I did that. Yeah, that's it. Oh, okay, here it is. So you do, what do you say? I do edge snapping and closest. So edge and closest. All right, cool. I did it. Thank you. You're the best. See, you've made me better by a percentage. I'm bad at math, so I don't know. I appreciate that. What else was that thing? What was this? This was the.
And the PlayStation Pro is full.
I don't remember that.
Oh, sorry.
What am I doing here?
Sorry, I got to comment on that real quick. Because a lot of people don't understand that the popularity of PlayStation and the brand is not about hardware, not about power. It's about the image, right? Of
Alright, so let's see if I get this right.
all your friends are playing.
You were spying on me. Alright. So if I take that. Boom? No. Boom? No. Boom? No. Boom? No. Boom. Okay, wait. That is not snapping. You are not snapping, my friend. Hey, where are you? It's not really doing it.
Things like that matter, right? Like we're like, why are they doing this? But for the general public,
Oh, okay. It also depends on where your mouse is facing.
people will still buy it.
I guess if I do G, was it X? There you go. No, stop. GX. I guess. You know what happened when I started this? This actually isn't important right here. When I started doing this, I had an issue with the colors or something, so I scaled everything super small. So I think that's kind of messing up with my control. I'm not gonna touch anything in the preferences, but see how the circle that appears when you grab the object? Yeah.
One more thing. Sony had this reputation with the brand so well established that they, like I said, they don't have to do anything. Every
Oh, there you go.
console board, Sony will come out on top.
There. Wow.
I feel like
I don't know why I'm such a dummy. So I have to grab the object. Wait, I did it here. Oh, I see. Oh, I got you. Oh.
they have guy time, which is the company
I learned now. Thank you. Wow. You know what you've just done? You've just made my life so much easier. Although, when I did the array modifier on this first section, there's an error, so I have to put another floor on top of the actual floor that's there already because it's when I render it. I'll show you. I'll show you.
in my home
Where?
on the same network. It fucking
What?
sucks.
Okay,
It
wait.
doesn't work. It's not good. It's
Zoom
lagging. You can
out.
buy it,
Wrong
and
way.
remember how shit it is. I turn it off, right? So, for
So
people that
right
use
right there, you can see it right there, where there's a separation. Now I did an array, so I guess my original model was off by like a pixel or something. But it's yeah, I guess it's happening both parts too. So, but that's not no problem. I was gonna put a floor in there. Excuse me. So it's not a big deal. But yeah, I get a little light shing coming through, and it renders, of course. But yes, I definitely appreciate. Wow, it's taking a long time to render.
I mean, hell, I don't.
14 seconds. 15 seconds. Yeah, so I gotta cover that. And there's a lot of stuff I gotta finish up, but I'm just trying to get this.
Not a high number.
Yeah.
Just trying to get this movement going here.
But the thing is, not everybody's buying an Xbox that's capable or a PS4 that's capable or a thing Apple TV that's capable of.
I think I want to use.
What I have right now is fine.
Actually, I might not use these because
That number will go up when the next generation of consoles come out.
I should have kept it the way it was. I don't know why I did it this way.
And they're like, hey, now I have a 4K TV. Like, now's a no-brainer, right?
But I think what. There is
That
a-
got me thinking. Jeez, I don't know. I mean, the problem is that this nebula is here. change the size of it, it's gonna affect.
And you're 100% right. People aren't gonna buy new TVs until they're old.
So if I, oh man, I'd have to rotate. Oh man, this is gonna screw up everything. I don't know if I want to do that. There's so much to learn with Blender. Going through so many hours of videos, you can only pick up so much for X amount of time doing something, and even then, sometimes it just needs one person to go. You can do that, but yeah, that's true. That's true. But right now, I'm trying to figure out just planning. I guess I need to build some more walls. I was just gonna cut and paste, but I don't want everything to look the same. But a lot of it is the lighting and darkness, but I don't want them to look like that first hallway either. So I'm trying to figure out like what should I change the first hallway to a lighter color, and then change the bottom hallway to a darker color because the last room is going to be a lighter color. You know, all that stuff. So.
Wooden box.
Oops, sorry, turned up the wrong thing.
Stood on the ground. It was another family.
There we go.
You know what I'm saying? Google says this capture button will save and stream your gameplay content at that resolution, should the game in question support. Unreal and Unity were announced as supporters of the Stadia platform. Vulkan is joining the party too. I have no idea.
They're talking about
I'm going to say Amazon.
the Google.
As confirmed by ID
stuff.
Software. I just corrected myself. It was ID Software. The game developer said that it needed a few weeks to port its current unfinished code for the game Doom Eternal to Stadia's platform, and
have to make this bigger. I mean thicker.
Will work on Stadia at 4K
think.
resolution, 60 frames per second.
Oh no, sorry,
BBC
thick. I already got thickness
will
on
get
there. I'll
to
leave it.
see the game in action on the show floor later today. ID Software did not confirm whether the
It's
game will
id,
be on
not
Stadia
ID.
today and
Keep
days
saying
later.
ID software. Oh, now this is weird now. I just gotta use G. That's what I gotta use G. No, still, it's kind of weird. Oh, okay, I see.
Within Google's cloud system.
I might have to adjust that. Hold on, let me see. If I do center, medium, active. What's active? Active means. Hey, I kind of like active better. Yeah, that's better. Because that way, when it gets to an edge, it'll snap, but then it'll smooth through. Yeah, I like that better. Cool. It depends on the hallway and room type. Each room should have its own style, but the hallway, depending on where it can be take on and off snapping and change depending. Yeah. I'll leave it like that for now. But definitely the edge snapping is helpful. So yeah, I'm gonna change. This was the original hallway. Turn this guy down.
And the reason for that is that
where are they?
the way, you know, these people with aimbots, the way that they cheat is that you have the game running locally on your system.
Yes.
So you actually have access to the code.
Yeah.
So they inject their
Turn
code
it down
within
some more. There you go. So I need to yeah, this was original. These were the original hallways that I redid because they were too plain. But then I was like, oh, okay, wait. I want it to look out when it does a pan around, but the window here is going to be the lookout point. There's going to be the big, oh, look at space is pretty type of thing. Although, I think, if I'm not mistaken, when it looks out of the windows, I think that the, why is this? Oh, okay. When it looks out the window, I think it's, is it? Oh no, it's the same. Is it the same? No, it's a little bit, there's a little bit of a, whatchamacallit. See, because once it goes through, yeah, there's a little bit, but that's okay. Yeah, that's okay. That's fine. I can deal with that. That's fine. Or maybe I'll change that particular, I keep having issues with this damn door handle of a door. I know, right? It's like the small little simple details. You're like, ah, and it just messes you up. What is she? Okay. And there we go.
Yeah, but you'll never. That's not a real cheat, though.
No,
I paste the thing? Okay, my brain's not working right.
But for
I
street
don't like
snipers,
towns. I don't like the towns kind of. I want to walk through.
Copy. And
Do I get a ribbon? Do I get a ribbon?
I kind of like street sniping a little bit because it spices
Is that
things
it?
up. Like you watch these guys for
no,
hours and
I'm
hours,
gonna translate
and you
nothing.
want like
Cancel.
a little different to happen, right? But I'm not advocating
What
for
the heck?
actually.
Okay, my brain.
But I like the idea of
I don't know how to.
fuck this guy up. And like,
I know it's in front of my
going and, like,
face.
hunt that guy
I know
down.
it's
You
right
what I'm
there.
saying?
Oh my gosh.
Usually these guys are so good that the people that are trying to take them out, they
You
get taken out by
can tell I'm new.
Okay,
You can tell I'm new at this stupid.
sorry, to continue. Near the end of the presentation of
No.
video game designer Jade Raven,
Let me go back
finally had a
again.
good job at Google before. Head of state
Let's see if I can do
Paula
this.
Harrison competition that uses Google from this first party to the artist
Boom.
will also be working with external developers to get involved in
Boom.
Google technology.
Boom.
Big and small. This statement leads
Sorry.
future
I know I need to name my objects. I definitely.
Fuck me.
But when I tried to make it basic,
The only official site for Google Stadia as of
bitch
present
one, I screw it up. Basic bitch. Also, you should name your objects. More help. Yeah, I gotta name my objects. I gotta name my materials. I'm gonna go back and actually clean all that stuff up. I'm just trying to figure out not a workflow, but just kind of like because I'm trying to figure out how to do everything I need to do. And I know that's an excuse. It's a dumb excuse, but it's still. I'm not really worried about it.
As of right now.
You know what I mean? It's more like I'm building a movie set, so I don't need to build it to completion, just wherever the camera's looking. So, okay, so I still need to figure this out. One second. So, boom, boom,
But it's
I
not a
can't speak.
console, dude.
No, that's right.
copy.
It's like there's no cost to entry.
Well, there will be.
Copy.
No, but there's no cost to entry hardware wise. They're not saying put $400 down on a new console.
No, I see what you're saying there, but
Yeah.
like
There's probably
obviously
a
you buy
subscription model.
almost $100.
But you don't need it. All your existing stuff works. Yeah, the Xbox controller you have right now will work.
No.
I can feel that.
So, I was reading an article, of how there's some. Sorry, I was reading an article of how there's some similar services right now.
Dang it.
Well, street.
Is that?
Well, Nvidia has it. Yeah.
No.
You can say the word street. What was that? No, Steam doesn't do that.
Text.
Nvidia
Messaging. Floating.
That's it, yeah. That's one of them.
Dude, where's the paste on this mother flower? With the flower. I don't. There it is. Jeez. It did the same. Okay. It did the same freaking. Okay, let me go back again. Once. I'm sorry. Can I link what I've done? Yes, please. I was gonna ask you what I was gonna ask you last time. I totally forgot because I'm a dummy. Yeah, let me see your stuff, man. Definitely. Throw it in there. You shouldn't have a problem putting a link in there. As long as there's no dirty words in it. I gotta go back and fix that, by the way. Let me see here. Forward. There we go. Jeez, what the hell?
10 million people living in this city. I don't think they care about that.
Ugh. Man, I don't know why that took me like 5 minutes. Trying to paste it would do shifty. If you're trying to paste, no, I do paste. No, I was doing a text message, and I was on Windows Phone for a long time, and I just switched back to I'm not even listening to these guys, so I'm just gonna mute them. I just switched recently back to Android, and I'm still getting used to all the little minutia. Yeah, it's on the phone. Yeah, I know Shift D is my friend. I'm like Shift D, G, doing all the coordinates. I'm like, this is so much easier than the other stuff. There's so many different. I mean, I know the basics. So once I get like all the good stuff down as far as shortcuts and stuff, keyboard shortcuts, then I can fly through this stuff. Well, not really, but I still need to know how to do all this stuff correctly. So I have to put a wall here. Because I got away with, like, in this hangar, these are the same walls. I just changed the color, which you can tell. And also, I'm probably going to take this light out. And I'm going to actually have lights inside here to light the ship. Not too bright, but just a little bit. Some lights. And I'll leave these lights here in this hallway. But all the other lights, I want to get rid of. Those backlighting lights. I mean, they were there originally because I wanted a cool hallway, like a blue hallway, but I changed my mind, so I just left the wall that way, so it'll just be a space in between the walls. The problem with it is that there's spaces, so I have to actually do double walls to block space, basically. The I guess the bleed through. Well, actually, yeah, I totally built this a really weird way. So if I wanted, I guess I can just do a kind of a shape around it all. Would that work? I think that might work. But once again, I could just block out what I don't need. All right, so actually, okay, so that's what it was. All right, so I don't need this hallway here like this. I mean, I could just reverse them. But they're plain. They're super plain. There's like nothing in them. That's why I don't want to use them. Unless I put some stuff in the hallway where the camera's kind of moving through it. But I'd like this to be kind of a little bit more interesting looking. So I will build new ones. And there we go. We have solved that problem. And then this one, this glass, I want it to be what is she saying? I need to try to do basic one though with less polygons, because if I do that for every door, that would just be too many polygons. It's a ship object. It doesn't. Yeah, that's another problem that I'm having. Whether too smooth, not too smooth. A lot of times I'm just doing bevels on stuff because I like the art. Especially the spaceship, I definitely have to redo it. It's more like a shuttlecraft or a one-manned puddle jumper, if you will. To be honest, I have expected a room to be there since there is already a half hallway leading to that area. I have expected a room to be there since. I half expect a room to be there. Well, this is I mean, yeah, this doesn't make too much sense as far as planning, because I'm no architect, and that's why this is kind of dumb. This is like a room to a room, so these two connect. But this one is the observation 0G room going to the cryo room. It's really just about having enough camera time, enough time for the camera to travel through like the whole ship, basically. Because the plan kind of sucks, but it is kind of compact enough to fit within a ship, if you will. So that's a good thing, I guess. So this room needs to be white. I think I'm probably going to make it bigger. I'm probably going to extend it this way so that it fills all of this space, so that this makes sense going around there. So yeah, let me do that now. Guess not. Wait, why can't I loop cut this? Huh. That's weird. that. Oh wait, I can look. Wait, because it's selected. Is that why? Let me see. Huh, that's weird. Well, whatever. I can do it a different way. I guess. Yeah, space station or a ship, a big ship, maybe a ship. I haven't decided yet. I think it's a ship, a really big, slow research vessel. So that's the docking bay. So the docking bay's in the back. So engines would be below here, probably below, and no, that's dangerous. Below and above. Where would the engines be? Maybe two giant engines on the side, one each, like a giant Y-wing fighter, like one here and one here, and maybe some thrusters on the top and bottom, and along the bottom, and you know, thrusters are everywhere. You gotta put those. Gotta put thrusters everywhere. All right, so you're distracting me. And I go bloop. I can't see. Okay, it did it. I think it did it. Yeah. Oh boy, did it do it. Oh, that's way too much. I think and yeah, that's it. And so I'll do it like that. Come on, son. Oh, cause anyway, do this, and what is that? X. Whoa, what was that? G. X. There we go. Oh, that was weird. Let's do it this way. So, oh, that snap is messing me up. All right, that's what it is. Snap. Snap it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to snap it to the Slim Jim. All right, we're gonna do increment for now. Wow, it's still. Why is it still doing? Let me turn that magnet off. See what happens. There we go. I'll give it a little bit of space. And this guy. I need to move the. This guy. Oh no, actually, it is gonna go over here and here. Doesn't have to be perfect. So. All right. Although I should. Oh, never mind. You're not filling it. No, I'm not. It's these are all gonna be walls and stuff. So yeah, this is a hallway. This is the observation. Another wall, hallway into the final room. So I need to. Yeah, that's why. I mean, I could have made it a big room and it just kind of weaved through everything, but I gotta think about hallways. I don't know. I gotta think about hallways. They're kind of like, paths in a forest, and then you come into a clearing, and it's like, ah. So there we go. That works. That's all right. I have to do something there, but we'll figure that out. So let's open up a new jammy jam. New space hallway? Was that the one that I? Yeah, this is the newer one that I had made. So much better than the original. The original was so. This was the original. You see that one on the bottom? This one. This was the original I made, and it was just a plain old hallway. I was like, oh, I'm gonna put some stuff in it, and I did do that, but I was like, why am I doing it this way? And then I did this one. I was like, okay, that's way better. It's just like so close to being like Alien, but it's not Alien. You could just fill that region. Then when you add the hallway, you can add a Boolean filter to delete the floor so there's no texture tearing. Oh man, the Boolean, I've been having issues with Boolean. Once again, I don't know if it's because this is a beta or not, because I got it to work with the shape, obviously. But I'm like, why is the Boolean not working? So I'll revisit that. Definitely revisit that later. When everything's said and done, and I need to clean up all those little things like the floors and stuff, then I'll definitely go and Bolian is like a super friend. It's like I need to. That's one of the things I definitely need to go and master. Bolian has been a bit weird though. I have some problems with it. Yeah, because I'm like, okay, because I had the two objects intersecting. I was trying to do it on the landing gear, but it didn't work because I wanted to do it like a little a cylinder cutout, and I was like, and it wasn't working. It would merge and it would do, but it wouldn't do the what was it, the difference. It wouldn't do the difference. So I was like, you know what, I'm not doing this right now, and I gave up. So yeah, all right. So that is that one. So I need a different one. I mean, I could use this as a basis instead of just throwing it away. I mean, it's here. I saw a freaking cool space hallway and some images. I think they were Bing images or whatever. I was like, that looks cool. Well, I didn't see the link. Where's the link? Yeah, it didn't put the link in. Shoot. If you want, you can go to allgames.com/live, and there's a Discord there, and I have that open as well, and you can put links in there if you want to do it. So for some reason, I think I disabled links. Let me see if I can enable them again, if I remember how to do this. I haven't delved into. Okay, that's not what I need. Moderating? No, the block hyperlinks. There it is. I'm sorry. All right, put it in now. Sorry, put it in now. I was a dummy and I had it on the wrong thing. I had the hyperlinks blocked. My bad. Yeah, so you can put it in now. Do it again. I just did it. Just do it again. Sorry. I'm such a dummy. I hope that did it. Maybe I have to restart. I don't know if I have to refresh. There it is. I got it. Where is this? I should pull it over here. Oh, okay. Let me pull it over here so I can see it better. I can put it over here. Boom. Using Blender too. I'll do it here. I'll do it here. That's cool actually. It's very classy. I used to have a door handle like that, but we moved, so that's an old house. But yeah, no, that's a cool door handle. What's wrong with it? Is it too? You said it was too simple, or it was? I'm getting errors on my screen. I don't know what's going on here. It looks good to me, man. You have a rendered version of that? Material on that? Let me see. I gotta zoom out. Then I have to make it big because I can't see. And I gotta zoom in again. And then I gotta over there. Oh, it's on. It's not on materials. I can't tell. You just have the modifier. Add the modifier subdivider. Okay, see, a lot of stuff I don't get. So what are you making that for? That's kind of cool. You making Arca, what's it called? The Arca meshes? Is that what you do? Now I have separate software for mats. Oh, materials. Takes me a while to figure stuff. Yeah, you told me it was I can't remember what it was, but yeah. That's one of the things, materials and freaking textures. I'm kind of scared of textures a little bit. I've watched many tutorials like, oh, first you do the UV mapping and then you do it, then you blue, and I'm like, okay, sure. And then I try it and I'm like, nah, because I'm doing it wrong. I don't understand it fully. I mean, I understand the concept where it takes the 3D object and it opens it up. And then you paint it and then put it back again. But yeah, I'm just making a game for myself, and I'm helping a buddy with the game for him. Oh man, awesome! But I'm starting with his game first because it'll be low poly game when it comes out. Mine will be higher poly game. Cool. Hey, that's kind of funny because, like I said, I'm a music dude on this one game we're making, which is not 3D, but we're gonna move to Unreal on the next game. So hey, keep in touch because you might have another. I don't know if you're down, but so far I'm the 3D guy, and you see how much I suck. So yeah. So yeah, we're gonna start dealing with Unreal. And I don't know whenever we get this first game out, then we'll. I don't know if you've seen the games. I'll play them. I won't play it today. I play it on Sundays usually. That's when it usually puts an update on. But it's called Grashers. It's kind of like an overhead view. And yeah. Thank you. I appreciate Bubbles Butternuts. Man. Yeah. Unreal's a little above my head at the moment, so I feel more comfortable in Blender, believe it or not. But I'll get to it. I mean, it's just for me. It's like the more you do it, the better you get. So that's what I gotta do. All right, so this hallway. I don't like this hallway. I think I want to do this and this. I think I want to make it a little wider like that. Me and my friend are just tired of AAA games sucking so hard, expecting $200 plus. That offer is nothing but a super grind. Oh man, you tell me I hate grinding, except when I don't hate grinding, which is hypocritical, I know. But when a game is fun, then you'll play it forever and grind. That's the whole Destiny thing. Destiny's fun to play. The loop is fun, but the game is like, eh. So if you think about it, the grinding is in every game, really, but they disguise it. It'll be masked in a way, like where the storytelling or the characters or something will pull you through the grind, and you won't mind the grind, or it won't really be an issue. Like The Witcher 3 was like, yo, these side stories are bananas, but it's kind of the same game. It's the game, but you run into the Blood Baron and all this stuff, and you're like, oh my god, this is crazy. You see that part with the baby and the witches in the forest, and I was like, okay, this game is bananas. So yeah, story is important, unless it's like a shmup or a schluter is what they're calling that. The shooter looters, schluter. That's the new word phrasing, which is funny. So we're hoping if us as indie devs take out something with content at a pretty good price, that might force triple devs to put more content in. I play Final Fantasy. What is that? 15? No, that's 11. No, that's 14. I play Final Fantasy 14. That's a super grind, but the content's really good. Yeah. Well, RPGs are technically, that's kind of how they've always been, which is kind of one of the old school JRPGs. That's like, yeah. I mean, I used to play Phantasy Star, super grindy, but that was the nature of those games back in the day. MMORPG. Is that what you're making? Oh yeah. I know 14. A Realm Reborn. Is that what you're not doing? You're not doing an MMO. You're doing an indie game. You can't. Can you do an indie MMO? That's a good quest. That's a good question. I never asked the question and I never thought about it. I know that's what you're playing. I'm just saying. So just thoughts come into my brain sometimes. All right, so let's continue. I don't know why I have this on material. We should do it like that. Okay. So I want. Now you got me thinking about freaking polygons and polygon counts, but I want my hallway to look fly though. So let's add some cylinders. I like cylinders, not a circle. Where'd it go? Oh, like freaking my cursor's out of whack there. It's alright now. Oh, what is that? Why? I don't need. No, wait. Mess that up. I don't need this. Wait, do I need that? Actually, let me not delete it yet. You're doing a video though, so your polygon count won't matter as much. I'm thinking polygon. Oh yeah. You're right. So how does that? So, in your experience, as far as Unreal goes, like I said, we haven't even touched it yet. We're, our main coder is learning it as we speak. He's learning C++ because he knows a totally different language. So we're like at the super beginnings, but it's kind of a more easy jumping in point because I'm looking at it, it's like, oh, I can do this and that, and they have the little demos that you can mess with, so you can kind of deconstruct it. But as far as performance, like what do you find? It's hard to ask this question because it's like, of course, it depends on your rig. My coders learn C++. Yeah, we're all in the same boat. All the indies, we're all in the same boat. But yeah, I don't know anything about performance in Unreal because, like I said, we haven't used it yet. But as far as your experience, like how many models can you have on the screen at one time? Like, what's the average kind of polygon count per model before you, like, where's the limits? Like, before you start to see performance hitches based on, what you're using. I guess that's the. And it's hard to explain to you. All right, don't worry about it then. Don't worry about it then. we'll get to that. Well, I'm sure we'll talk many times, so it's not urgent. I was just curious because, like I said, we haven't even delved into it yet, so that's gonna be something we're gonna run into. So yeah, actually, you don't even actually need to answer that. We'll figure it out on our own. All right, so let me go back to object scale Z. I like to squish it. I want to squish it and then squish it again. I should have just did a regular scale. I don't know what the hell is wrong with me. Do it again. Squish it. Yeah, I like that. Oh, do I need to subdivide that even more? Because I don't. Oh no, I'm gonna smooth shade that. Yeah, I think I'm gonna smooth shade that. Yeah. So let me first. There you go. And then we'll rotate 45x. No. Rotate 45. No. Did it again. Rotate that 45. Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, that was, yeah, basically. So something like, it's not quite. Oh, because these are a little off. I think I'll put them up here. Because what is that, 22 and a half, I guess? I stretched it out, so it's going to be... No, that should be a 45. Oh, no, but the angle changed because of the... So how do I calculate that? That's closer. Actually, yeah, that'll work. So I don't need this one, actually. That didn't work. Oh. Oh, sorry. The best advice I can give is anything that doesn't need to be a large polygon count, make it a small polygon count, i.e. door handle doesn't need to be large. Polygons, neither does a door or wall itself, virtually none. Yeah, walls, you can do things with textures. That's why, I mean, I'm glad I'm doing all this hard surface modeling because I want to really get into that because I've seen so many cool hard surface models, like, cylinders with pop outs and all that. I'm like, that looks so cool. But I'm sure they have a big gazillion polygons in them. But That's something that I like because I like spaceship architecture, the industrial design of that stuff. So that's kind of my brain. Example: a wall you can do a 4 polygon count, and then you can use bitmap to make. Yeah, exactly. I can use bitmap maps and normals. That's what I plan to do. Eventually. Alright, so I need to extend these to I'll extend them a little bit so they. Well, that's a little too much, but make them even so they can link into each other. I should actually. What color do I want this? This is the hall before the observation tower, observation room, whatever I call it. So it's going to be. I guess it'll. I don't want too many white because the first room is white, then black hallway, then hangar is white, well, kind of silvery and black, then back to black. So this can be maybe a lighter gray. Maybe I'll do that. I think I always change the material later, so it's not a big deal. I don't need to do it now. There. Oh, I gotta turn off the blue. I don't know why I have that on. Alright, so that's kind of. Actually, I guess I should subdivide that more, right? This is the software I'm going to use to make 2D objects look 3D. What is. It's a one-time payment, but worth it. There's a second software that goes with it that improves the first. Let me see.
So this is the first time I've done a material breakdown, but I thought I would show you.
Substance designer. Oh yeah, you told me about that. I'm dumb. Where's the link? The artist, my Twitter. Is this your video? Sorry, I guess. Let me put you over here. That looks cool. I mean, all that stuff is. I guess some programs handle it better than Blender right now, but everything is in Blender technically, so I can use Blender to do it all. So no, just some random. Okay. Yeah, I'll look into that stuff. But like I said, I definitely want to learn Blender inside and out. So I'm probably gonna stick with it as shade this move. Stick with that as much as I can. Actually, I want to. I think I want to. Let me do something here. I think I already freaking. Alright, well, I can do it again. So that would improve performance because the low polygon makes it. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, so something like this would be ill-advised. Well, actually, this right here I wouldn't have. Well, actually, does smooth shading increase the polygon count? I don't know if it does. Does it? Okay, so it's 5,218. Wait. No, it's the No, it's the collection. So So how do I see how many cylinder 4? That's not what I wanted to do. How do I see the amount of polygons in a shape? That's my question. It's Blender 2, but I'm also seeing what else I can use to improve performance, but with the okay price range, Yeah. That's why I'm using Blender. Because the price range is great. And, I think it'd be better for me to learn on something rather than, like, buying something and then be like, I have to learn now. Because I bought it. And it's a super huge investment, Blender is nice, but it doesn't have a procedural generator. But Substance Painter and Substance Designer does. Ooh, and even Blender gurus are just using Substance Painter. Yeah, you know what? That's true. Procedural generation of certain things is awesome. But you know, yeah, I can't argue with that. What was I gonna do? You made me lose my brain again. You made me lose my brain again. I wanted to. Let me mess with. No, stop. Let me mess with that a little bit here, and then we go. Wait, is this? Yeah, I think I did. I did. I solidified this thing, so now it has double vertices. See, I'm doing this, like you said, I'm doing video, but it does make my life a little bit difficult because I'm like, oh, why isn't this? And then I was using a mirror modifier, and then it totally messed everything up on. Learning. I'm learning. All right, so I want to let me see, split this, split it. There it is. Split it that way. Wait, does this have a mirror? I don't even know if this has a mirror modifier on it. Let me see. No, it doesn't. Did I? No, there's one way to find out. Do it like this. Oops. No, it doesn't. Okay, cool. I mean, not cool. Well, actually, I guess I can do it this way, where it's just okay. That doesn't look centered. No, it's not. That's not centered. Okay, let me take that out. Let me just delete this one. It's not even straight. La la la. Those who made the Marvel movies also say if you're not using procedural generator software, you're doing it wrong. Oh no, I don't like the mirror modifier. I feel like it breaks too many. It does. It breaks a few things, but I don't. I'm like, how in the world am I supposed to build a spaceship without a mirror modifier? You know what I mean? So either I just build half of it and then do the mirror modifier, and that way it hopefully won't cause any issues. I think if I keep it all halfsies, I don't know. That's the thing, and I don't know if it's the mirror modifier itself, the nature of it, or if it's the beta doing a little buggy bug stuff. So yeah, and it's something I also just learned about, so that's also there. So okay, wait. So I want and edit mode. Oh, so it did go all the way through. That's weird, because I can see this. Yeah, see this. What part is breaking for you? It's just that honestly, I don't think it's breaking. I think it's just how I'm. Let me show you. It's how I'm. Whatchamacallit, just building it, because that's not the right one. It might be the right one, but I had object edit mode. There we go. I would just get crazy stuff in the corners because I'm doing like beveled edges and trying to smooth stuff out, and then just the polygons and stuff. I had to delete, like I had some stuff going on and I was like moving stuff around, and then it created something in the mirror side that was it created geometry on the mirror side. I'm like, wait a second, that's not supposed to be there. Why is that there? So I was like trying to figure out where I had to delete stuff, and it was just really kind of crazy and frustrating. And this is the model I was building, and I stopped because I was like, okay. But I kind of like the landing gear a little bit, but like I said, I got stuck because I wanted to do the bowling, and I couldn't. I was gonna do those as holes, but I couldn't do it. So I did them as little pop outs. And the color, I'm like, how do I? Because I suck at painting. Subsurface modifier, yeah, I did. Is that why? That's probably why, right? Because if you don't have enough loop cuts in the right places, subsurface modifier can miss. Oh yeah, that's right, loop cuts. Yeah, you're right. God dog it. I learned about loop cuts I was watching a face tutorial, and they showed how the loop cuts go around. I was like, oh yeah, you're right. You're right. Of course you're right. But yeah. that's a learning experience type of thing. So I have to, like, what I want to do is basically I'm gonna build the ship in pieces, because I want to kind of, I think what I'm gonna do, because I haven't grasped the UV shaders and all that stuff yet, painting. So I'm probably gonna, I shouldn't do this, but I'm probably gonna use materials. Well, I'm gonna try to do this. Use materials on the whole thing. So I'll do it in pieces and just color each piece as I go, which in theory should work, kind of, because it's just a flyby. You saw the video. It's just a flyby. It's not like doing anything. It's not flying. It's not transforming or moving. It's just a, whatever. It's just a model basically. And these are like super simple landing gear, so they look kind of whack, but yeah. Why is my world so where is it? Shading. Okay, where am I? World. No, that's not it. Let's do it. No. No. What happened to the, okay, it doesn't matter, but anyway. UV is a pain. I've had some issues. Yeah, I can't. Even when you unwrap it, it still paints another part. Yeah, exactly. That's, yeah. I was like, I don't. So, for control's sake, and actually, if you think, like, I'm thinking, not so much like the Millennium Falcon, because that's really, there's paint, there's the effects, and dirt and all that stuff. But as far as just a clean ship, because this ship that I'm building doesn't need to be dirty or weathered or anything. Maybe it's taken apart or something, but it's not going to be like battle damaged. So it's just basically a clean, pristine ship for the most part. And so I'm gonna try it that way until I can get my head around the UV painting and unwrapping and all that stuff. Because once I did this with the little thing in the red, I was like, oh, and the darker thing, I was like, oh, okay, so I could do that. And this is how I did this. I did two separate pieces. Like, see, oh no, I joined it. That's why I saw one. But so now I can I'll do the fuselage, and then I'll maybe do the bottom part or the wings a different color, and then, all that other, the engines, of course. There would be damage or radiation damage. Yeah. But what does radiation damage look like as far as metal goes? I'm not too sure. As far as gamma ray radiation damage, I don't know if that, maybe on a microscopic level, but where you can see there's little divots and stuff in it, which isn't that great because the grouping is a little weird. But I just did that because I was like, oh, it's metal. Like I said again, I need to figure out my materials more better. So let me go back to my tunnel. All right, so I need this tunnel, and then I need a curved piece. I need a 90-degree curved piece on the end. So even more so if the ship is in a docking bay and the ship's power would be down, so it would have zero shields, so it would damage even more. So if it were impact from, well, the explosion is, like I said, it's a gamma ray burst, but it's really about, the way that I'm picturing it is really about just the radiation blast, not so much like a force or heat or anything. It's just a bombardment of radiation, which kind of like an EMP. This is how I'm logically processing it. I don't know if it's true physics, astrophysics, or anything like that, because I'm not an astrophysicist. It's basically a supernova. So it's a star that he's a scientist, and he's kind of studying, basically. And the supernova was supposed to happen at a certain time, but it happens early. He wasn't ready for it. He was still in the area. Boom, the gamma ray burst happens. Boom, it envelops the ship. And the shields fail except for the cryo part, the cryo chamber part. And like I said, she's protected. It's a she. She's protected. He's not. He eventually dies of radiation poisoning. She wakes up and is not dead because she wakes up. That makes sense, right? She wakes up because she's not dead. Yeah, I could write. So I don't know. I do need to do more research in that stuff. As far as I understand, gamma ray bursts usually happen as a result of a supernova, but I could be wrong. So like I said, maybe I'll call up Neil deGrasse Tyson and be like, "Yo, Neil, my boy, what's up? Can you explain to me?" I'm sure he explained it in many Star Talk shows. So I don't know. I know it has a large force bubbles, but they're nuts. But I need to figure out a way to explain it. So if the supernova theory doesn't work out, there is a nebula there, so maybe there was a mini, because nebulas often birth stars among other things, so you can kind of, I guess, theorize that maybe it was just a little firecrackery, that happened. A gamma ray event, if you will. GRE. That's what. Actually, I was gonna do that. When I was gonna have the full video with all the acting and actors and story and stuff, it was gonna be like such and such days before GRE, which is the gamma ray event, and then it would be after GRE, and then everything else would be all messed. Everything would be messed up and stuff. So anyway, yeah. All right, so let's see. So this is there. I want some more pipes. Let's do some more pipes there. I should have just used the same one, but. And I want to learn how to use the curves and stuff, because I saw somebody using curves. I did it again, and it was so cool. They did a curve thing and they like, I think they did a Boolean, or they did something on a plane, and it was so cool. I think you put the curve down, and then you apply a plane to it or something, and then it forms. It was something. I was like, okay, I gotta watch that again. I was like totally tubular. Yeah, totally tubular. Tubular. I think that should sit right. Wait, is that like up? Is there? Yeah, it's a little bit of a little incline thing there. Yeah, there we go. Do we want to put it? Maybe. It's not gonna cut through, is it? Oh, I gotta make it smaller. Make it smaller so it doesn't go over that. So if it's like that. X, and we do it like, no, I need to do it like that so we can have, I'm a dummy, that's okay. Oh, that's actually kind of cool, actually, but I don't, that's actually kind of cool. All you would have to do is add damage to the ship already. That's true. But my idea was that it's not so much damaging the actual ship in the shuttle bay, because then technically I would have to damage the whole space station, and I'm not even trying to do that. But what I wanted to do is kind of have it flicking lights is definitely something I'm gonna do, because I was like, there's definitely gonna be flicking lights. But like maybe he took apart one of the engines, so one of the engines is like out and all the wires are like kind of connected, and so he was trying to kind of salvage some parts to fix something that maybe broke or whatever. So I kind of like that, because it looks like a little clampy clamp. I kind of like that. I think I'm gonna leave that. But actually, I need space in between there, because it's not gonna look right. Or maybe I have to. Oh, I know what I'll do. No, that's not gonna work. Shoot. I'd have to cut this. Yeah, let me see if I can do that real quick. Move that over there. And then I go here. And I go here. And I go here. And I go lupu cut. Lupu cut? Lupu. Oh, is that it? I guess that's all I got. Yeah, that's it. And then we move you. Let's go there. Or I can do. How could I do this? I'll just do 2. Yeah. I tried to. I don't know what happened when I tried this one time. I tried to do I tried to copy a loop cut or something, and it just did not. I don't know what happened. I was like, wait, I thought the copy is supposed to do everything, so it didn't work. So wait, no, this is going down. Yes, this is going down. Where am I at here? That's going down. Yeah, like that. Is that all we got? Okay, I guess so. No, that didn't work. That didn't work at all. God dog it, I messed up the thing with the thing. Let me see. It's definitely not what I wanted. I didn't do it right. Stop. Those were the days. Sometimes you're gonna add a knife cut. Yeah, that's true. That's true. The problem is that it's only one person. He can only pray. Yeah, exactly. So some stuff is just broke. Also, I have not dived. I have not explored the world of. I've not. Did that do that right? That didn't do it right. I don't know what that just did. I have not explored the realm or world of. I just do that. Of loop cuts. Control Z to undo, then add the boolean. Oh yeah, that's true. I don't want to do boolean because it freaking. And also, what was I gonna say? Yeah, actually, I'm just doing this wrong. So if I just do this, I should have just done it at the same time. Let me do that again. And then we go zigga, right? And then this is how we do it in the ghetto. Sorry. We go like this. I don't want to. I want to. Oh, see, it's not gonna work that well because. Wait, can I can move it along? Yeah, edge loopy, right? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I want to do. See, I figured it out. Yay! That's what I wanted to do. It's actually not what I wanted to do, but it's close enough. Yes, that's kind of what I wanted to do. It's kind of close. Now this is dumb. Okay, now I gotta. Well, actually, I don't need to fix that. That's an added little bloop bleep. I just wanna. Do I want to make that? Yeah, I think I wanna fix that a little bit, just a little bit. This is a process. Yes, yes. This is the ghetto. I'm afraid of bullying. It has hurt me in the past. Okay, bullying is not my friend. Bullying is not my friend. Okay, that's okay. I like that better. I think I want to do like a little something on this wall that makes it interesting. You know what would be cool if I could all good in the hood, bruh. Only ever hear that from Americans. Yeah, well, you know. And from the 90s. I grew up in. Well, I was born in the 70s, but you know, 90s was my formidable years. Where are you from, Bubbles, Butternuts? Let me guess. Britain. England? Are you from England? Maybe. Or Spain, Portugal. Are you from Brazil? I'm just guessing all the countries right now. Are you? Where are you from? You don't have to tell me. It's fine. But hey, international, yo, maybe. Why England? I don't know. Butternuts. Maybe I know butternut squash. But butter mainly because of the tea and biscuits. No, that's not. No. Exactly. What I say makes no sense. Come on. Oh, I know where you're. You're from New Zealand. That's where you're from. Right? Doesn't that make sense? I think it does. I think you're like a secret Weta spy. Spying on like the newbies like me. And like, what are the newbies doing out there in the world of Blender? Can we hire some new, fresh, young, count me out already, fresh, young face to work on King Kong 2 or whatever Weta's doing? Dude, I just saw Scotland. Is that true? Scotland. Hey, I just did the Ancestry. I got some Scottish, and Irish, Ireland and Scotland in me somewhere from thousands of years ago, probably. But I was like, hey, that's kind of cool. I feel like Scrooge McDuck. I don't know. It's the first Scottish character that came into my brain. I'm a noob. I've only been a Blender for about a month. Yeah, I mean, more for me, but I have not done any other CG program, so this is like kindergarten for me. So that's where I'm still learning like loop cuts, and I'm still learning terminologies and things, the basics basically. So I'm first year, if you will. You know, I say give me a year and I'd be okay at navigating it, and then I'm just gonna keep doing it until I'm just croaking. I'm just on the deathbed like like making stuff. Blender is the first for me. Yeah. Wait, did I? Oh no, I had Bryce and Daz 3D. I messed with those, which is not even the same. It's not even close to the Daz. I mean, it gives you an idea of, you know, how to work in 3D space, but it's nothing like this. It's not. Yeah, Daz is like super kindergarten. Daz is preschool 3D. Daz and Bryce in particular, and you don't get. I mean, it doesn't look as good, obviously. I've tried mine afterwards though, but it costs about $1,000 and more a year stuff. Yeah. I'm like, Blender can do those things. Like all the little shorts that I've seen people do in Blender, I'm like, why would I? Yeah, why would I? You got me distracted. Why would I use anything else? Or why would I pay $1,000 when I have this for free to kind of mess around with and figure out stuff? That's my main kind of reasoning. Let's see here. Let's cut that. Oh, I did that wrong. See, I'm dumb. See, I'm not paying attention to my brain. Just do it instead, face man. Oops. This here. Ah, come on. Here we go. Boom, and then boom. That's what I wanted. Boom. And I guess I'll do the same thing over here. Shoot. This is where the mirror jammy is important. Juizio. Thanks for showing up, Preesh. Mine is good. It was my first program I worked with Maya 7, but I prefer Blender. Very happy I switched. As a modeler, it's miles ahead of Maya. Oh, nice. It's nice to hear other people's opinion as far as that stuff goes. I never used Maya. I've heard it was a 3D standard for a whole long time. But you know, I'm not like into movie production. I don't work for Lucasfilm. I don't work for ILM. You know what I mean? I used to be able to pay a sub for Maya. That was a pretty good price. Not anymore. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's the same with like Photoshop. All those kind of programs are like that. So I want this to come out a bit like that. Come out a bit too. These don't have to be exactly perfect because I'm probably gonna have something different going on over there anyway. In terms of speed, you can't get faster than B3D. Blender, is that Blender 3D or is that something different? B3D bed. I don't know. Like I said, noob. I might take this one out because I was gonna mirror it on this side, but I don't know about this right now. This is kind of merc. It's kind of merc. And I think I'm the color scheme. I think I'm gonna do orange, dark brown, and some white accents. Yeah, Blender 3D. Okay, thanks. I never whatchamacallit. I never words escape me. I never abbreviated Blender. So, no, I know. And now it's had the battle. G.I. Joe. My little cousin, he's not little anymore. He's like 6'9". But when he was little, he was like, he would watch G.I. Joe and he would say, yeah, yo, because he's Spanish. And his mom, like, yeah, yo. I'm like, that's funny. I'm going to use that forever. Thank you. I can't say it now because he's like, I was small then. I'm not small no more. What'd you say? The surface in 3ds Max uses open subdivision. The subsurface. Don't know, 3D Max is really easy and fast to use, and their subsurface models are better than Blender, which is the exact same out. Oh, so I guess it's the UI, or I mean, that was the main problem with Blender back before 2.8. Was the UI was, I mean, even it's still super similar, but they've simplified it with all these on the side, these sidebars. So it's easier for me, at least, and I guess it would be easier for super new people. But before, when I started using Blender at, I think it was 2.4, it was way back. I didn't know what was going on. I was like, look, a cube, and I can move around the camera. That was it. I was like, I don't know what's going on. It was so hard. Max has more modifiers, but it becomes way too dependent on them. Oh. Yeah, I definitely want to, I want to figure out a lot of stuff for myself. Like, there's something in here where you can do a whole bunch of, edges, and then, I guess it's a modifier that, I don't know if it is a modifier. It does something where it does the edge, it like does the pushes the edges in or something, and I was like, okay, that's kind of cool. Not edge split, I forgot what. See, I mean, those little things, like, oh, I want to do hard surface modeling, so I want to do spaceships, so I want to make all the little plates and stuff, but I don't want to do it by hand because it's not accurate, and well, it's not accurate because I don't know how to make them accurate. So it's a whole bunch of little things that make my brain hurt. If you want procedural workflow, try Houdini. Is this for a game engine? No, this is for a video. I'm doing a music video, and it's just video, so it doesn't need to be optimized. It can be high res. I mean, high poly count, but I don't want to rely on high poly count, and I'm gonna render it in Eevee because I'm not gonna leave my computer on for 2 weeks while it renders in Cycles. Because even though Cycles looks better, it doesn't look that much better that I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna use Cycles. I'm like, no, there's no way. If I could render a frame of this every 15 to 20 seconds, then I'm good, because there's almost 6,000 frames, and I'm like, there's no way. If it takes a minute and a half per frame, it'll be forever. Yeah, I could get crazy. That's why, and the fact that I'm new is kind of frustrating, because I'm like, oh man, I want it to be this and that, but I'm like, that's what I want it to look like, but I don't know how to do it. So, yeah, it's taken me a while, and also, my brain is trying to figure out, like, designing little sections here and there, not just building the basic geometry. It's really designing everything. And I'm gonna put lights in a lot of different places. I do want it to feel dark and kind of, like Bubbles said, Bubbles Butternut said, to put the flickering lights and stuff. I'll probably do that actually in the hangar, so one of the lights will be flickering on the ship as the camera pans past. But definitely the ship and these hallways are. I mean, everything is, but it's just like little details. I haven't put in the little details. Like there's gonna be some like not cups, but I guess drinking apparatus like on the table when it comes past the chair. Actually, I'll pull it up real quick so you can see what I'm talking about instead of describing it. Where is it? So let's put it on the super shade. So the nebula, yeah, starts with the nebula, starts in space, starts with the nebula, goes through the window. Blah blah blah. There's some side tables. There's some picture frames here that I have to figure out what I'm gonna put in there actually. Because I think I'm going to do CG characters, so I'm going to have to do the characters and then pose them, or I could just do a hand drawing. Actually, I might just do a hand drawing. And it goes by the bed, and that's the chair that I built that one day. Bridget, my wife, she was watching me, and she's like, oh yeah, that's a cool chair, and I did that. And there's a table, so I'm going to put some stuff there to kind of tell the story, blah, blah, blah. You know, and then it's going, there's more containers here. More containers this way, and then it's gonna go down this hall. And it goes this way down the hall, zoom, zoom, and it backs through this way, and then there's the ship, which I gotta redo because that's horrible, ugly. And then zoom, 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 and then it goes through here, and then I gotta fix all this stuff. But yeah, anyway, a quick little thing. Back to work. So I think I want. Trying to think, because either I can make one, I could just do one section. If I do, maybe if I do 2 sections and vary each section, maybe that would be kind of cool. Like some stuff can go through, like the pipes can go through. This looks a lot better than just a noob's job. Well, I mean, I am a noob. I'm not gonna lie. But I appreciate the compliments. Hey man, like the nebula took me. I had to watch a video, and it took me a couple hours to do that, and I'm still not entirely happy with it. But it's the first one I've ever done, so I'm like, okay, that'll work for now, until I can get a handle over that stuff better. So, and I wanted to do kind of like a grate floor, but I tried it. I was like, I can't figure this out, so I'm gonna wait and figure it out later. I'm sure there's a modifier, because I remember I did a modifier on a sphere that made like the holes, and I was like, oh, okay, I like perforated it. So I was like, I can do that with the floor. I just don't remember how to do it, so I'm gonna wait. All right, so let's get back to this. So if that's there, so. I guess I'll do another one here. And then that'll go in. So I need to do another one. No, I don't need to do another one. So I keep forgetting about this freaking this. Push it in like that. Yeah. Shit didn't go through. And then trying to think, maybe like if you have a picture that illustrates it, might be able to help you. Yeah, a graded floor. I mean, I have one here. Let me see where it is. What I did was, where'd it go? There it is. Is that it? I think that's it. What I did was, let me show you. Basically, what I did was, which was bad. This is not really a graded floor, as you can tell. It's just a material. It is I believe it's the brick material that's in the materials. There's the brick pattern or whatever that I just tweaked it so that all the lines are gone. So it's just kind of like a corrugated type of metal type of thing. But it's not bump map because I can't remember how to bump map the stuff. Or I think I grabbed this material from where did I get this? Let me see. Shading. Yeah, it's the brick material. Yeah. So that's what I did. I was gonna use that, but I wasn't too happy with it, so I didn't use it. And I was having aliasing problems because the angle of the first hallway when the camera goes, it's at a kind of a perpendicular, but not quite. So the aliasing was bananas, and I was like, I can't. It was aliasing too much because it was a flat texture, not bump map. There was no depth to it, so I would have to figure out how to bump this out so that I won't get the aliasing as. Actually, I shouldn't get any. I'm not gonna say I shouldn't get any aliasing, but I shouldn't get too much because the light will play with it and it'll actually work the way. Because it was doing. Let me see if I can do it over here. I mean, you can see it right there. But it was doing that. See that? It was doing that. I was like, no. I don't want all of that ga. Not the aliasing, the what's that called? I totally forgot what it's called, but you know what it is. Well, you got the stupid patterns that go bananas. So yeah, that's what it did. So I was like, I can't. That's why I didn't use it. So it's just something I have to look into and get it done. I'm not really worried about that too much, as far as floor. So it's not a super big deal at the moment. Alright. So we have that. Actually, I like this a little better so I can see. So what else do I want to do with this guy here? Zoom out. Actually, I'm gonna do this. There we go. I think that worked a little bit. Anyway. Alright, so that's there. Okay, I'm trying to remember. This is the hallway going to the observation room. 0G observation, I guess. So we said orange, white, and dark brown are the color. This is the color scheme. Just made a video. Oh, cool. Yeah, throw the link in chat. Let's see what it is, yo. Let's see what it is. Trying to think. I also want to do some kind of displays. Let's see what this is. Oh man, you got tutorials for me, guy? Come on, guy. Is there any sound? I can't hear anything. Okay. Alright. And then you gotta do a... Oh. Screw. That's kind of... Oh, okay. Alright. Oh, wow. How the hell, what did I... He did that and... You did that in like the... See, that's why I'm not good. And you are. Look at that. Look at that. Makes me sad. Doesn't make me sad. Thank you. Man. Where's my thing at? Can I? Wonder if I can. It's like, can I download this? Where's the download button? I want to download this. I'll just save it. Save that, start that. I wonder how long it stays. So that's another thing I don't need to. Yeah, one thing I don't need to. I mean, not I don't need. I have to figure out how to do is the when you do. And it's a basic thing. What you're doing right now, where you're doing the verts. Was it just extrude? It's just E, right? Bonds, what's up? How you doing? Hey, you could learn that in no time. Probably, actually. I mean, just by looking at it. Let me see. Let me see if I can do something here. Of course, I need my grid. not that one. Let's do 7. And where's I got everything in the way. It doesn't matter where you put it, I guess, right? Do it there. So how do I add a verb? That's my thing. I don't even know how to do that. I only know how to add shapes. So let me see. Let me go back. Back to the beginning. Play. Mesh plane. Oh, you did it on a plane. And wait, what'd you do after that? Add center. Okay. Oh, it's a plane, and then you. Oh, I'm dumb. But wait, I don't. I guess I could just. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it my way. All right, I got it. Okay, this is how I'm gonna do it. Alt M to put. Okay, so let me try this. Let me try this real quick. What is that? What did I? Oh, that's the floor. Actually, I could do it to that. Oh, hold up. Let me see if I could do it to this. I shouldn't. Actually, no, I'm not gonna. Actually, I can because it's a plane. Who cares? Scale it a little bit, and then let's take that material off. Wait, what material was it? 02? Is that what it was? Yeah. Actually, you know what? I don't. Let me just leave that for now and just do it like this. How about that? How about be smart? Yeah. How about that? Ah. Okay, it doesn't need to be that long. Alright, so this is how I'm gonna do it because I'm dumb. Butter, yes, I know, in edit mode. It's not that you're dumb, it's just that you haven't learned. Exactly. I know. I just say I'm dumb because it's just easier to say it. Some shorter words. So how I would do it, which is not the smart way, but it's the way that I understand it. And of course this is not gonna work. Why isn't this working? Cause I'm there it is. Boom, boom, boom. How many was it? It was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. All right. You see what I'm doing, right? You see how my logic works. Excuse. Actually, it's too big. Actually, but I'll shrink it down. I can always move that stuff around. Doesn't matter. Boom, and then boom, and then boom, and then boom. I did it. Brazil, king of memes. You guys, I don't know how you guys talk those language words. All right, so there it is. Okay, I did it. It's just like never thought of it. You know what I mean? And I definitely didn't think about it doing it the way that you did it. But yeah. So there, and then I have to do modify fire. Actually, I need to move this a little bit. Just a little bit. Yeah, that's all right. All right. And then we got that. Did. And then we go did. What was it? It was just which array? Not that way. I need to array it the other way on the y-axis. Is there? So if I take this there, oh, okay, there you go. It's like what? There we go. So is it 1? Yeah, okay. That's So if I do, how many should I do? 10? Change 0 to 1, 0, 10? I guess 10, yeah, sure. Nope. That didn't work. Oh, no, that's not gonna work. This is the wrong one. 1 here. I don't know. I need. It has to be less than 1. I don't like. Maybe. No, it has to be 1. I'm dumb. I'm dumb. That's 1, and this is 10. And then we can do an array this way. Just oh, that's kind of cool right there. Okay, I'm not gonna use that, but yeah. Oh, 0. I'll just you know what I'll do. Is that wide enough? I don't think that's wide enough. I need more. Give me more. Give me 20. Boom. All right, and we scale X. Zoom, zoom, zoom. And then we scale the whole thing down, because shoot. Scale it again. Shoot. I did it, I did it. Yay. Yay. Cool. And you know, sometimes, you just gotta, just gotta think. Actually, it helps to have you guys in chat, because it's like, oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And I wasn't actually really worried about it, because I wasn't, too concerned about it. Oh, that's cool. I can kind of, ooh, yeah. So I can have different colors, and then just those can be popping out. That would be, oops. I think I'm too far in. I gotta, this, and this. Over here. Is that? Let's scale X a little bit more. Just want to have the overlap so I don't mess nothing up. Yeah, I like that. Where is it gonna be? Kind of right in the middle. My way. So I might have to scale it again. Scale Y. I want them to be a little bit tighter. Whoa, not that tight. Yeah, there we go. Nice. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about right there, boy. Yeah. You guys help me out. Thank you. If you use S for scale while the object is selected, you don't have to use the bot bar on the left. The bow bar. I recommend hiding the toolbar altogether. Where can I listen to you? Oh, music. Oh yeah, I should play the music since I don't. I'm sorry, that's my bad. I'm just like, oh, derp. Let me just turn it on. I usually have music playing, but you know. There. I don't have it. I don't have my music anywhere kind of posted. I only put 2 songs up there, so hot bar, not bot bar. I mean, I don't know all the shortcuts for the hot bars yet, so I'm getting there. But I appreciate. All right, so that's there. So let me see. We had the shading on still, right? From that one. That's not it though. Let me see. That is it actually, but it's not. It's not reacting to it. But that's cool. Look at them blue flows. No, it's not. It's not cool. It's not cool. Oh, it's not gonna work because probably the geometry. Oh, it is kind of working. Yeah, you see it? Oh, it's really small. That's kind of cool. It's like a texture on a texture. I think Bridget just said. Going inactive, just got in from work, so gonna eat and play some Heroes of the Storm, but leave the app running. Alright, cool, man. Thanks for showing up, Bonds. Preach. Great. I love the little shortcut, easy answers. I'm like, yeah, I don't feel like actually answering you, so it's great. So let's look at this here. I know I don't have any lights on, but that's not bad. That's not bad. I like that. Should I do gray? I can't do gray. I'd have to do another plane. I think I'm gonna leave that for now. Not mess with it. Let me see. Yeah, that's like too much. So I like this because that gives it a little bit of dimension. It gives it a little bit more. Maybe I'll, should I do a bevel on that, or should I smooth shade it? What's that gonna look like, smooth shaded? No, that looks dumb, right? Yeah, that's like pipes and stuff. That totally, actually, you know what? Nah, go back. Yeah, I don't like that. I don't even like that. Looking at this makes me think I should get help with photo editing from the online community. I mostly figure out stuff on my own. I do have an editing program. I mean, yeah, sure. It's always good to have help. Definitely, always good to have help. And it's good to kind of be, you know, hanging out, talking, go on a tangent. Like, remember, I watched Captain Marvel, or blah, 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 you know. You just get on, you know, having fun. That's all. I kind of like how this is looking. This is looking even better. Starting to look kind of better than the other. But that's the point, though. I want these later hallways to look better than, you know, I want it to keep looking better in a way. Sorry, I gotta text Bridget real quick. I can't spell. Bam. Bam. Boop. Boop doop. Help me, I recommend joining a Discord community of, oh yeah, that's true, help me a lot, also stream, oh, you did another one, guys, diggity dong dee, you did another one, didn't you? Come on, man. What are you doing now? Yeah, roughness, yeah, definitely gotta turn that down, because it's too bright, it's too shiny. Turn on the metallics. What's that? Oh, you doing textures? In fact, yeah, it's the texture. So what are you doing? HDR? Oh, well, the thing about that is, the problem with, you could bake HDR textures on an object, right? So if I bake it on the object, then I could just bring it into the other scene, the other project, and then that's cool. But that's not, I need it more, clean, not so much rusty industrial. But no, I get it. I was looking at some HDR stuff. I was trying to find an HDR space scene, but there are no HDR space scenes for like the overall lighting, so I ended up kind of doing it myself, which sucks. See, that looks cool. I love the HDR stuff. Makes, like, when I go to HDR, well, I'm in HDR right now, but when you do it, it looks so much better than like my rendered stuff because my lighting sucks. So I'm definitely gonna have to look into some HDR solutions for the lighting. Definitely. Yeah, definitely. I sound like Rain Man. Definitely. So yeah, let me do that. You got me on. All right, not the HDR. I'm gonna pull down the metallic part of. It's not even it. The metallics. Oh man, where you at? So the metallic, I want to bring it down. Wait, roughness I'll bring up. Roughness 100. I'll bring the metallic down a little. I'm not too sure what I guess I need a little bit of metallic. Specularity I'll bring down. Actually, let me take this freaking texture off and see what it does. Yes. I'm not opposed to just having it without the texture. It takes a while for it to click in. There you go. Shiny. Look at that. Shiny. So shiny. What do all of you do? Metallic always has to be 0 or 1. Yeah. Boop. I make it the music for, like, as you can hear. You know, working on Grashers, doing the music there and stuff. I have a 9 to 5, but that's boring. Has nothing to do with art or creating things, so I don't even want to mention it because it makes me hurt inside my soul. You know what? That's not a bad. Oh, that was just the angle. It's just. See, I can't. Maybe if I change the color super dark. Hey, why isn't it popping up? Oh, is it color here? Let me see something here. It's still too shiny. I need to. Oh, because the roughness is all the way down. That's why. Yeah. So if I do roughness in about 0.5. That's alright. It's like a little matte finish. That'll work for now. That'll work for now. We'll leave it at that. So just brick texture I don't actually need. Take that out. Normal map. I don't need any of this. The bump or anything. I'll leave the bump there just in case I want to add a verbal or whatever it's called. You're making sounds that reminds me of Beavis and Butthead. I make all kind of sounds. I make all kind of sounds. I don't pay attention to my sounds are not predetermined or preconceived. No, I forget the words, but they're not that. And yeah, so I'm gonna have to. So what I want to do is I want to build this out so much that I make it all like put all the materials, build it out so that it's all one. I'm gonna join it all as one object with all the different materials and colors, so I can just throw it in the scene and be done with it. The problem with that is that then I can't really edit it. So I need to make this and maybe a different variant, and then I do a 90-degree off of it because I'm gonna need three 90 degrees at least. So yeah, I'm off going to bed for bed. All right. Juizio. That's how I'm gonna say it, because I'm bad at names, especially Portuguese, because it's just so. It's not crazy or anything, but it's like a mixture between like French and Spanish, and it's like fly. It's too fly for me. The floor looks much better. Yes, it does. It does, doesn't it? It looks like a CG. It looks like I know what I'm doing. All right, so that's cool. That's good for now. Let's not get carried away there. I'll get out of edit mode on that one. All right. So now, I want to do some experiments here. I want to always do this. I want to do some experiments because I want to do like a kind of a texture or something on the wall, that little frame there. But I want to do it with just the nodes. It's gibberish. Of course, it's gibberish. Sorry, that's what I do. It's not Portuguese. It's not Portuguese? Oh, my bad. It's gibberish. Whatever. This is one of my favorite songs. What is this? Piano Orc Banger. I really like this song. I made this song like 1,000 years ago. I like it so much. Alright, so what are you saying? There is so much to photography in NYC parks, museums, gardens, Manhattan bridges, tunnels, upstate New York, the view, New Jersey from the tallest building in the Western Hemisphere, Statue of Liberty, Brooklyn Bridge, Chinatown, New York City, Central Park, and Yankee Stadium. Poor people. Yeah, poor people. Definitely take pictures of people because they are the stories. They are what shape New York or any city for the most part. But yeah, taking pictures of people is definitely cooler, I think. I mean, I love architecture and stuff, but people are just like boom. And not so much. I mean, it doesn't have to be poor people, but you know. All right, so we're going to shading. Where are you? There you are. I'm going to shading. We're gonna plane with the plane. Now I want a new. Wait, do I want a new? should I? Yeah, I'll do a new. I totally forgot how to do the freaking. I'll just do a. I'll do a bump with a Rory texture. I don't know how to say that. I don't know how to say the whatever you say. It's the bubbles. It's the bubble texture. And then you mess with stuff and it makes it cool. Let's see, intensity goes. Wait, cells? Ooh, oh, I think that was one of the. Looks like scales, don't it? Okay. Distance. Oh, I think distance is supposed to be this. Oh, that was for the metal texture. That's what that was for. Okay, so I don't need that. I need let me see what the difference is. Manhattan is like, I think it's more. That's actually kind of cool. I might do Manhattan because it's yeah, Manhattan's a little more. You know what? That's even more. So it's either gonna be Chevy Chev or Manhattan. Manhattan has more diagonal. What's the difference? That one looks more like a puzzle, right? Manhattan looks more like, I don't know, plots of land or something. I think I like Manhattan better. I mean, let's just stick with Manhattan. Crackle? What's crackle? Oh, okay, I know what that is. Keep messing with this. Alright, so I don't want to do crackle. Closest or second closest? Ooh, that's the cool thing about this is that I can it'll take me forever, but I can pull pieces, like little pieces out and in. So I think I'll do the closest. Yeah, that's too much. Actually, you know what? Let me see what closest is there. And then it'll take me forever to do that one, but that would be cool if I just select a whole bunch of them. Wait, can I? I don't know if I can. Oh no, I can't. This is a freaking texture. I'm so dumb. I know, I'm not dumb. I just don't know. Alright, so let's just do closest. Scale. Oh, wait a minute. Just scale this way. Is there a, I'm trying to see if there's a way to. If I do a normal, can I do a? I can do a whatchamacallit, right? Let's scale it back. So if I do a, yeah, done the door. All I need to do is UV map, UV unwrap, and do the mats for it. The mats, materials. Ah, cool. Are you I guess you're not streaming. Yeah, that's cool. So I gotta remember how to do the freaking the normal maps. I don't remember because I did it in 2.79 and it's totally they moved everything around. I'm like, wait, how do I do that again? Let me see. Let me see if there's a way. If I do that, right, and I go to here and then I go here. Is it in the modifiers? I don't think it's in the modifiers. I think it's in weighted normal. No. Oh, I have to. Oh, I remember now. Any of you guys? I'd watch. I'd watch while watching. We can watch each other. That sounds weird. Okay, I'm not. All right, so now I remember. So I have to subdivide this like 1,000 million times. I forgot how many times I did it. Let's see, 50. 50 is not enough. 75. Just 100. Come on, son. Okay, 100. All right, so subdivided 100, and then I need to. Oh, how do I do this? I do not remember how to do this. Object data. That's particles. That's physics. Not physics. R9cast. Hook. Is it deform? Wrap, wave, warp. Excuse me, not wrap. Shrink wrap, mesh deform. It's something simple. I know it's like a crazy little blue blip. I don't know where it is. I mostly only stream COD Zombies. I'm thinking about streaming Blender though, because my internet is crap and streaming Blender doesn't require internet. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, just put some music in the background like me, and you know, just stream. I mean, I'm not trying to be a super Twitch star or anything. It'd be nice, but since I'm doing this work anyway, I might as well stream it. So okay, so I got to this point. I'm trying to remember how I did the other. I'm probably just gonna have to look up a tutorial on how to do normal maps on. Make sure everything's kind of clicked on here. Volumetric, hair, shadows, and underlying film. No, color management, simplify. Okay, that stuff matters. Yeah, I just want to make sure. Just camera, key settings, rigid body world. Add rigid. I don't know what that even means. World doesn't. Constraint. I don't need a constraint because I'm not doing posing or anything. It's got to be a modifier, right? I think it's a modifier. Normal edit. Is it normal edit? Wait, I think I'm. Wait, I think I'm. Wait, I think I'm. I think something's happening in my brain. Nah, nothing's happening. Directional. That didn't work. Oh. Plane? Where's the plane? Oh, what plane is that? Plane 1. Is that the right plane? Hold up. That's plane 001. So how come I didn't see that? Panel planes. That's what happens when you don't name. Nothing's happening. Oh, X, that was the wrong way. Should be easy. It's not working either. Yeah, no, so that's not it. Waited, no, I swore it's not normals? Really? Deform. Displace. Jeez. Right in my face. Right in my face. Oh my gosh. It is displace. Okay. And here we go. New object. It's coming back to me. Object is, I guess it's the plane. It's not working. Is it changing something else somewhere I can't see? Hold on. So that's plane 001. Which plane is this? Oh, that's what I just did. Okay, good. Okay, so this is plane 001, but why can't that show up as... I'll just type it in. How about that? Okay, it didn't show up. Oh, there. Okay, okay. That's working, but it's not working. You know what I'm saying? It's working, but it's not working. So something is. I'm missing a step. I just don't know what the step is. I don't remember. Ugh. Man, I wish my brain worked. But that's working. I can see it how it's going through the different shapes and stuff. So I need to do displace. Jesus. Man, I don't remember. This sucks. Displace and you know what? I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna look it up. I can't deal with that. I'm gonna look it up, yo. How to bake normal maps inside of Blender. How to bake textures. How to make PBR textures with principal texture painting. Bake camera mapping. I need to do that stuff. Substance Painter. Oh, that's what you were talking about, Substance Painter. Texture and assets from start to finish. That's, yeah. I'm definitely gonna look into that because that looks really good. All right, so displacement map shortcut. Time to ditch the bump. Wait, what? Ooh, wait. Oh no, this is a displacement, or is it? Wait, hold on a second. Let me go here. Oh yeah, wait. Let me add a displacement. Instead of the bump. Height. No, this should go to oops. This should go to height. Right? And this should go to actually that shouldn't go to anything, but take that out of there. And this displacement goes to normal? Is that how that works? That's really okay. Let's oh wow, so what I was trying to do is just in the nodes. Where to go? Where to oh, okay, I just had too high. Alright, so scale, let's turn the scale up a little bit. Is that doing anything? Not really, it's just either on or off. Okay. What's that mean? Oh, okay, there's the scale. Let me pull that. Do it like that. And this should be should be surface when we're done. See, I think this is how I learned it with this video, but this is the older version of Blender. But it should have the same. How to bake textures ready for game. Let me see, bake normal maps. Let me see this. Let me see.
In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how you can create normal maps in Blender to create for games or for film purpose. Recently, I was busy in making a glock gun in Blender, so I decided to make a tutorial on baking of normal map mode to make the shading smooth. Press Ctrl R and then by scrolling the middle mouse button, you can increase the number of edges.
Alright, just get me to the point where you pop your stuff out as well.
Distant from each other. Press tab to exit to object mode and select high poly mesh first, and then with press shift select the low poly. Now go to the render tab and select cycles for render engine, and then under the baking change the
you gotta bake them in cycles.
Type to normal and check select if any artifact occurs you can use, and by playing with the mid-level value try to cover the high poly model with it. After that, change its name to cage. Now just select the high poly and then the low poly again. Go to the render tab and now check the cage and select the cage model and increase the ray distance and click bake. With this technique you can bake flawless normal map or any other map that is available under baking type.
Okay. I don't have to do that later. Because my brain is like, nope. Yeah, I'm not getting that. But there's something I'm going to look into, definitely. Wait, what happened to my... There we go. Is that how I did it? I had two different versions. One high and one low. No. I don't think that's how it was done. I don't remember now. Oh, what's up, Bubbles Butternuts? Thanks for showing up in Discord. This is the All Games Discord. That's where they talk about video games and all that good stuff. But yeah, I'm in there too. Watching. Alright, so we're not gonna mess with this for now. I'm gonna delete it because it's just delete the whole object. How about that? But it is doing something though. Like the mid-level, see how it's going up and down? It's just not showing. I don't get why it's not even there. Maybe I need to rename it. Let me rename it. That's just plain. Why is there a second plane here? Oh, it's this plane. All one. Let's see. Nope. Didn't show up. Why is this low wall? Is that even in here? Oh yeah, it's right there. So why isn't wall in my object? Wait, direction is normal. Or Z, should I do Z? Because that's where it's supposed to go. It's not doing it. Global? Nope. It should be, oh, UV, is it UV? Come on. I don't remember, man. Oh man, I suck so good at this. R9cast.exe stop this here? The Discord? Nah, I'm in the all games. Well, you pulled up in all games. That's where I'm sitting in all games. I mean, you can join the R9cast Discord, but I don't ever really go in there. I just chill in the all games one, so you just chill in there. Yeah, because I haven't been in the all games one since like last August or something. Which is alright. Let me see if there's something I can do here. No, it's not. Can I just extrude normals? It's not gonna do anything because nothing's selected, so. Object or UV. Now nothing's happening. Oh, because it's not selected. I don't remember. Yeah, I'm gonna have to mess with it another time because this is not spending freaking an hour on this thing. Can't remember how to do it. Anyway, so the floor is good. So let's. It's a Windows joke. Your brain froze. So I said oh. True that. True that. R9cast.ex. I'm crashing every 5 minutes, man. Blue screen in the back of my eyes. If you like all this piano music, you might like Yiruma movement on a theme. True. Well, this is all my music that I made, so I do like it. I do like piano stuff, but this is my playlist of all the music I've done over the centuries. Cause I'm a vampire. I'm not. All right, so let's put something in there real quick. So we'll do something, maybe some more pipes on top of something else. So let's do something else first, or maybe a ziggy zaggy. No, I'm trying to think. Let me pull up some images because I know I had some sci-fi space hallways. Sci-fi space hallways. Images. There was one in particular that I'm thinking of that I'm kind of basing this whole thing off of, and it wasn't dark. It was kind of warm and fuzzy. It looked like a future hallway, basically. A future hallway. It looked like a future hotel, if you will. Ooh, that's nice. I like that round one. That's really nice. Oh yeah, I should do that. Put some cylinders. I might get you to give me permission to use your music on my videos for YouTube, so when I get around to editing. Yeah. That'd be fine. You can do that. You can do that. I need to actually I need to put a link to. I'm gonna probably put together probably a Bandcamp. I was gonna do a website. I have a domain. I just never put it up because I don't have a hosting for it. But yeah, I'll put. I need just a place for people to go if they want to contact me or something. So that's the main thing. So, but yeah, when's the time frame on that on your videos? That way I can do what I need to do. They got a lot of variating. That's a word. Variations on stuff here. I like this stuff. Ooh, I like this one because it shows finished product. It shows the no materials, and it shows the lighted. Oh man, that's really cool. The bloom and stuff, that's really cool. And that's the thing, I need to get into all these details. And it's just like kind of, it's time consuming, and B, it's... Oh, okay, cool. No rush. Alright, cool. No rush means cool. There's Russian. I'm not Russian. I'm American. Okay, I don't see the one that I saw before, but these are kind of freaking dope. I do like kind of the worn, dirty, like the Alien movie type ones, but I think that's punching above my weight at this point. You know, I'm just trying to get to the basics. So this one that's showing the GIF is it's not. I don't think it's past my skill level. It's just a matter of. I think a lot of it is. Some of it is texture work. A lot of it is colors, though. No, everything is there. Everything. There is no textures. It's all materials. Wow. This is simple, and then that's the finished product. Let me pull it up. It's there. Oh, it's gotta load the GIF. That's cool. I kind of like that. It does have the aliens vibe, but I like the. Let me pull it over here. Can I pull it over here? I don't want to copy it. Let's pull the whole thing over here. This is what I'm looking at. So I was playing, and then that's the final, and then this is the model with no materials or no lighting or anything. So there's only like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 or 7 light sources, if you will. I like this. I like the red. Definitely gonna have red in my hallway. I said orange, but I'll do orange and then touches of red. The red really kind of accentuates. It makes it look cool. That's definitely dope. Maybe set up your domain with a link to it with the panels below. Maybe set up your domain with a link to it with the panels below. Actually, what I will probably do is, for now, just have the link, have my domain forward to. Wait, can I have the domain, but I don't have a website. So, but I can use the domain because I own the domain. So I think I can use it to forward it to a just wherever. Facebook, Instagram, something. Probably Instagram. I might just do it to Instagram and then, DM me there or whatever. There's a lot of photos. I don't do any CG stuff on Instagram. I think I'm gonna start doing that, but it's just all photos and stuff on Instagram. Not of like kids or anything. It's just like I just take photos of nature. There's a couple dogs. I haven't taken pictures in a while though, because I got a new phone and actually the camera isn't as good as my older phone was. So I kind of don't like it. All right, so I just totally lost my train. Okay, because of this thing. Yeah, look at that. Is that? I don't know what that is. Mind the step. I guess that's just fonts. I guess I can do that too. I don't have any type of languages. That's kind of what adds the final details. There's little dots and little. But all these words, servers on and stuff, yeah. So that one is the flat. Can I pause it? No, I can't pause it. It's gonna keep going. So yeah, that's the flat with the light. Okay, so definitely a lot of detail in there. It's not too crazy on the geometry. Nothing I can't do. So yeah. But that's the thing about it is there's 3 different discrete sections, and that's what I need to do. I need to like take this, for instance, and do that, and do that, and mess it up. Nope. Do that, and do it again. Alright, so I have the 3 templates. I did it for a friend that has a domain way ages ago. If you have a domain, set up a web page for people to go to. Yeah, I know. I used to have a website, but then we got somebody. I gave access to somebody, and they had WordPress on it, and WordPress had bugs or whatever, and they caught a virus, and then they shut us down, and I couldn't get rid of the virus, so they shut us down and said, you got to go through this cleaning company to do. I was like, you know what? See you later, and we just canceled the hosting, and we never went back, and I never re-upped it anywhere. So I just need hosting actually. So yeah, I mean, I can do the website stuff, sort of. I'll just get a template and just kind of plug it in and stuff. I've done one. I have Dreamweaver on one of my computers. Ah, boy. So I could do that, a simple website. That's not a problem. It's just the hosting. I gotta get the hosting. So I'll talk to Bridget on that, because we gotta figure that stuff out. I like that hallway. That's a nice hallway. It's very nice. Oh, we definitely gotta dupe the floors. Dupe the floors. Doopity doop the floors. I should have selected them both. Actually, let me do that. Doop. And the pipe. Not that one though, because I'm not too sure about that yet. And then we go whatever there. Shift DX and Shift DX. Boom. I'm learning. Yeah, that's good. I like that. It's all baby. But yeah. All right, cool. So I'm getting tired. Sorry guys, I'm getting tired. Sorry Bubbles, I'm getting tired. I think I might call it at 10. Just rest my eyes, think about stuff, because I do need to get back to the music part of this whole thing. But I like. See some here. So do you game yourself or not? Yeah, I game. Not like Overwatch or Apex Legends or definitely not Fortnite. I'm tired. Definitely not Fortnite. But I am playing through Shadow of the Tomb Raider because it was on Game Pass. I was like, shoot, free Lara Croft, hell yeah! So I'm playing through that. That's the kind of thing I'm streaming now. So I'll probably, say Friday, I'll probably stream that tomorrow night. Because right now my brain hurts. So I'm like, there's no way I'm streaming stuff tonight. But yeah, I'll definitely, I stream on Mixer. I don't stream on Twitch on my Xbox because the Mixer is just boom, press a button and it's done. Twitch, I don't even know if I can anymore because, Microsoft owns Mixer, blah, blah, blah. It's just easier. So my Mixer is, I'll put it in the chat here so you can grab it. Blam. So that's my Mixer. That's my Mixer page. So you can follow that, and whenever I stream, pop up. Yeah, whatever. It's the Xbox One X. At least it's the X. It's not the. I have the ghetto first Xbox One as well, but at least it's the X. Come on, man, you gotta give me some credit. I was doing some Sea of Thieves on my PC, but I'm streaming from the same PC, so it killed my frames. But it was 60 frames when I wasn't streaming, but when I was streaming, it was like 20 frames. I was like, oh no. Yeah. So I stopped streaming. I can't really stream from my PC because that's what I'm using now to stream. So yeah. I mean, I do have another PC, but it's not that good. I might eventually hook it up just for streaming, but I have to get a capture card or something because I have nothing. I don't have any capture cards. You're distracting me. Well, I'm getting off anyway soon, but you're still distracting me. Alright, so what can I put? What can I put in there? I wanna mess with these. Where is it? It's up here. Alright, so so I have a trapezoid, and it is a trapezoid. So, how do I turn the trapezoid? What's my PC setup? i5 something, slow 2 point something, turbos up to 3.2. I think it's like 2.8 or something. Turbos up to 3.2, something like that. I have a RX 480 with 8 gigs video card. 12 gigs of RAM. I think it's 12. It might be I think it's 12. I'm thinking it's 16, but I think it's 12. Let's see. Let's see real quick. I'll tell you right now. Yeah, it's a sucky computer. It's an i5 6400. Boo. At 2.7 and 2.71, whatever. Yeah, I got 12 gigs. 12 gigs of RAM. So I need more RAM. And I need a better computer. And I need a better graphics card. Yeah. So I'm struggling. I mean, I'm streaming all this stuff. Got Blender running. So yeah. I'm barely squeaking by, but it works. It's pretty stable, so I'm not complaining. Eventually, I'd never have built my own PC, but I've torn apart older PCs, so I kind of know how it works, kind of. But the thing about like that is then you got to get the OS and all that stuff, and I'm like, sometimes you got to update the BIOS. I'm like, I just want to plug it in and turn it on. And I hit gaming session once, and I hit their thermal throttle point on my i5. On it. What? Wow, that's some heat right there, man. Your fans are probably like screaming. That's why I got the AC on now, even though it's not hot outside. In the summertime when it gets hot, I gotta have this guy going. I had to build like a case around it so it's not so loud. That's how. I saved myself $3,000 by building my PC. Yeah, I mean, you know what? Honestly, I think the next PC I do is I will build. I think that's what I will do because I kind of want to do it because I like building stuff anyway. So yeah, I think it's something I'm looking to. So okay, so if I add a modifier to. Can you do a modifier? Extrude size. How do I do that? How come it didn't work? Extrude size, width size, convert to mesh. Yes. Curve from mesh to no mesh from curve. Yes. And so did that work? I don't know if it worked. Did it work? Let me see. Oh yeah, edit mode. Oh, I think it did work. Extrude. Oh, it did work. Huh. Alright, so hold up. Actually, I don't even need that anymore. Let me add a... vacay. I don't want that one either. What is that? This is a sideways square? Yeah, no. Oops. E3. Huh. Wait, what is that? Oh, wow, that's cool, man. Oh, snap. That is very cool. Okay, so yeah, this whole, the curves and all that stuff is a whole another beast that I have not. Yeah, I can't extrude anything because it's not connected, I guess. 30 hours in one game, and it's a high performance game. But streaming it at the same time, it's trying my CPU. Yeah, it like I got like half performance from. Yeah, it cut down. Well, it was more than that because it was from 60 frames to 20 something frames on Sea of Thieves, which is Unreal, which is whatever. So yeah, it definitely streaming, and I was just. I don't think I was doing restream. I think I was just doing. I might have been doing restream. I'm not sure. I can't remember now. But I always have the other. Oh, excuse me. I have Twitch open. I got Mixer open, and I have Discord open. Plus, I have a window open. Plus, I got 2 windows open. Plus Blender. Plus, I'm streaming to restream. Plus, I got OBS, obviously. So, yeah, I got a lot of stuff running. But okay, so I'll mess with the curve stuff later. That's like crazy stuff. Grease pencil, metaball. What is the plane? Oh, what the heck is this? Hold up. Oh, it's a big fat fluffy jammy. Ooh, that's nice. I like that. It's already all pre-curved and everything. Oh wait, the thing about metaballs, I think, is. Hold up. How do I? Okay. So wait, edit. So how do I extrude this bad boy to? Let's see. Yeah, I don't know how to mess with these metaballs. Oh, there it is. Okay, all right. You can do that without the curve modifier. Do I have a curve modifier on? I don't know. I just picked this plane. That is cool. It's like, oh, it's like I want to touch it. Oh, I love it. That's some good stuff right there. That is some good stuff right there. Hold on, let me yeah, delete you and delete you. Delete. Come on. Oh, edit mode. Come on, put it on object mode. Let's see. Metaball. I guess it doesn't matter. It's a cube here. It's a cube. Oh, it's the same. Come on, son. So the metaball is just a connective tissue ball. which is cool because you could come up with some crazy quick stuff right there. Although I'm not sure if I can I'm not sure if I can use that. Is this the curve modifier stuff? Resolution, threshold? What's threshold? I don't even know what that's doing. I don't know what I just did. Where is the resolution? Texture space? No. Huh. Let me. I do like that though. I'm probably gonna incorporate that somehow. Oh, I think he did surface stuff where they did the thing on the thing. Let's see, plane, capsule, ips. Let me do I just did the plane. Let's do a capsule. Oh wait, can I? Oh, the different shapes jibber join each other. Oh boy, look out. Look out, buddies. So wait, how do you take the curve modifier off? How do you get the two objects to merge like these are just meta balls. If you go into add object, you add, and you go to the meta ball, they have the 5 here: ball, capsule, plane, ellipsoid, and cube, and they do that automatically. It's part of how the meta balls work. They kind of suck to each other. So I'm like, hey, that's dope. That's like for some organic stuff, and yeah, that's like if I could make that not smooth. Where is this flat? No, it's not. See, it doesn't. Well, I wonder if smooth shading changes it. No, it's the same. Okay. So put it back on flat. That's cool. So let's add another one. See how many we can add. All the different ones. Plane. The plane. So the plane is gonna go bloop bloop. Look at that. It's like the Star Trek and the Starship Enterprise. But yeah, it's the meta balls. That's what they do. And we add one more. Ball. Regular ball. The original meta ball. Boom. Touch both. That's cool. Alright. That's it doesn't open a new thing or anything, but it's just like, oh, okay. Blue. Oh, it doesn't do the colors. Hold up. Let me see something here. What can we do here? Let me delete this. Oh no, wait, I don't need to delete it. Meta ball. Okay. So yeah, let me delete that. Let me add a regular. No, not that shader. Principle. Let's just do the regular surface. It's surface, right? Change the color. See if it works. Huh? It doesn't work. How do I change the color now? Maybe I have to do a texture or something. I see. Once again, I don't know if it's the beta or I don't know if it's something I just need to do specifically for the meta balls. I've never messed with meta balls before, so I know what I'm gonna be messing with. yeah, I learned something. Yay! I taught you something. Magic is we happened on it together. Discoveries together. Yeah, man, this is cool. I like this. This is so roughness. Yeah, none of this material stuff actually works. Maybe it's it's not displacement. Volume can't be volume. It has to be surface. Huh. Eevee? Yeah, Eevee. But yeah, I don't know. I gotta look into. Yeah, it's nothing's happening as far as the material on that one. So I gotta look into that. How to color the meta balls. Not edit mode, object mode. Subsurface. Oh, I'm changing the wrong thing because I'm on that wrong material there. Let me let me get a new material. Let me get a new material. Here. Oh, duh. Are you serious? That's all it was? Oh my gosh, I'm such an idiot. Woo! Wow. I'm an idiot. For some reason, I didn't have it. Anyway, so I can go here. Here we go. So now we get the color going. Specular. Oh, it all works. Metallic. Look at that metallic meta ball, son. I like it. I like it a lot. Alright, cool. Yeah, I'm definitely not the rough, Ooh, look at that. That's so good right there. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. I like that. I like the blue. I like the tree reflections. Oh man, that's kind of sexy. I ain't gonna lie. Put it on red. I'm gonna have that's gonna be the red parts in my hallway. Super shiny guy. Look at that. Look at the reflections. Look at the trees. That's some good stuff right there. I like it. I like it. I like it a lot more than I think I should. Oh yeah. Man, can I build a ship with that? Hold up. Hold up. So that's the cap. Wait, which one is the cap? The capsule's down here. Alright, so hold up. Object mode. Is that gonna work? Oh, it does work. Oh my gosh, you can still separate them? Wait a second, hold on. How do I select the rest of these fools? Oh, let me just do it here. Yep, there you go. You can still separate them. That's dope. Okay. And then you can group them together. Oh boy. Oh boy. This is gonna be. So I can use this guy, right? As the fuselage, right? So let me scale X. Oh my gosh. Look at that. Already a spaceship. I barely touched it. Come on. I was sitting there for days, at least 2 days, messing with the polygon. All I had to do was metaball some stuff together. Look at this. I go like, where's the other one? Where's this one, right? Go like this, right? Go like this. And then let's say, let me scale 0 real quick. Get it squished down a little bit, right? You know what I'm saying? And then go like this, right? And then go, I don't know how I'm gonna skew it though. Let me see if I can do it in edit mode. No, I can't do it in edit mode. So it's okay. There are some limitations. Not gonna lie. Also, or I could do this and then rotate that bad boy a little. Oh wait, I messed that up. On the blue, rotate that bad boy a little bit, like that, and go like this, and then like boom. That didn't work the way that I wanted it to, but you know, you think you get what I'm trying to do, right? Actually, I could just scale Y. No, that didn't work. Not scale Y, scale X. Wait, hold up. Why is this not working right here? Scale X. There we go. Why is this shrinking everything? Huh, that's weird. Well, okay. So I learned something and then I take it away. But actually, still, I can do this. And that'd be cool. That should work. Wait a second. Scale. Hold up. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. Ooh, look at the inside. That's not a bad idea. Make a meta ball, surround everything with it, and then make the texture of the meta ball. No, that's not gonna work. I'm trying to figure stuff out on the fly. Oh, what I would do is this. Kind of like how the rail planes are, where they put the big ploppy thing on the bottom. Scale X, do it like that, and it's like, hey, it's kind of a spaceship. Yeah, there's no, it's limited editing with this, so I don't know actually what. Oh, that's why. Look at the geometry on that, man. Well, I mean, I don't think that's a reason, but let me see. Can you select? I can't even. You can't. Yeah, you can't select anything. You can't like edit it like a regular. Okay, so that's not good. I mean, it's kind of cool. Well, so all right. So let me see. Let me see. So I'll take you. Get you out of here. So this is my fuselage. So can I? Well, let me add a cube. Where's the cube? Zoom. And if I build it a certain way, then we can just have. Yeah, but then it loses a little stuff, you know. Alex, that's crazy. So yeah, just go like this. Oh. There it is. Look at the shiny cube. You know what? That might work. Do a little work on the wings and just use it as a fuselage. But then I'd have to add the objects and everything else onto that shape, right? But that will still work. But then I could just do that myself. Yeah. We gotta. This is weird. Yeah, I can't do anything, man. Yeah, let me delete this one. Can I? Delete. What is it all gonna? Are they all gonna delete? I'll just do it from here. What's that? A flower? Try to play me? Try to play me out. Ah! That's not what I want to do. Don't do that. Oh, they're all together. Oh, there we go. And that one. And there we go. Alright, so we have just this one. Let's do edit mode, scale, annotate, measure. Yeah, you can't do anything. What is this here? Transform to sphere, shear. How do you shear that? I don't know how to. Okay, I don't know how to. Snap, duplicate, meta elements. Shear, blend, push, pull, warp, randomize. Anyway, I appreciate you hanging out again, Bubbles. Bubbles Butternuts. I'm gonna go because I'm tired, and this was fun. At least we got some stuff done, man. I love that. But yeah, at least we're getting a little bit of progress there. That's good. I like that. Every time I build like a new piece, it always kind of comes out a little bit better. I guess because I'm putting more thought into it. Trying to not just figure it out, but yeah, figure it out. Definitely probably gonna take that out, but I'm gonna leave it for now. So yeah, that'd be cool. But yes, appreciate you hanging out. Have a good night, and I should be back tomorrow for a little bit. I'm definitely gonna play some Tomb Raider on Mixer. But you can go to Mixer.com. You don't have to go. I mean, obviously, you watch it on your PC or your phone or whatever. It works either way. But I'll be playing on Xbox One X in the living room like this, like that, with like food all over. Probably falling asleep, dropping controllers. That's what I do. But yeah, I'll see. Like Saturdays is usually my game, quote unquote game night. So. Just veg out in game. But I definitely like the floor. I like the progress we've done on the floor. I might, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do this real quick. So the floor is. The floor is plain. It's just plain. So let me rename it. Floor. Alright, so floor grate. And this one is floor grate as well, right? It should be. Oh, that's another plane. That's okay. I don't need to. Alright, so floor grate. So let's go to the other one. Large. Yeah. So I want to see what this looks like in this place. In this place. So where's my 3D? Alright, let me get my cursor in the right spot. Cursor. Oh, wrong way. Cursor. Oh, wrong way. There we go. Right there. Not even close. Z and X. And I just changed the Y. So where is it? Oh, that's good enough. Alright. So. Where is it? Okay, I'm lost. Doo-doo. Get in there. Get inside of the... Okay. I'm definitely doing it wrong. How about I do it this way? So dumb. Once again, I am dumb. Okay, it's right there. Okay. Cylinder 1, 2. Is that how many cylinders I have? Or is that? Or did it say that? Yeah. I'd be lost trying to figure out what your items are. Yeah. I know, look at this. Yeah. Yep. It's fine. My organized confusion is perfectly perfect. I totally forgot what the frickin' what that other one was called. Space station hallway. New space hallway. Object. Floor grate. I think I spelled grate wrong. That's okay. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? It always does that. It never... Oh, great. Oh, oh great. Get it? It always does that. Never in the right spot. Oh, it's really not in the right spot. That's way too big. Look at that. Giant grate. And there's a way down there. Okay. Look at that. Perfect size fit. Okay, it's not, but still. Scale it smaller, my friend. Still too wide, actually, which is good. Oops. Do that later. Oh no, I got an ant on my thing. I do like that. I still want to scale it though. Scale X and I definitely made it way too wide. Let's leave it like that. Oh, it was too high anyway, so I gotta make it bigger again. Alright, I got the point wrong. Need to reposition that. actually probably start there. Oh no, I can't have it start there. It's to start off camera. Where is that going here? So like that. It's gonna be like right to there. Then I gotta do one going down there, but I'm not messing with that right now. I kind of like that. Oh yeah, look at how good that looks now. I get it though, it's just a man thing. My ex used to go how you can find anything in that mess. I'm like, it's organized. It is organized chaos because you know, it's like you know where you put your stuff, and that's, oh my gosh, I like the colors, even though it's bad because like where's that color come from? But I like it. So yeah, that works because I didn't want. Oh, that one cylinder is in the. It's in the ground. That's not supposed to be there. It's not supposed to be there. You're supposed to be up here. I think it moved when or I put the floor in and it moved the floor or something. Yeah, it did. Look at that. That one's buried too. It's not supposed to be buried. Yeah, I like that. Look at that floor, baby. Oh, I like it because the depth of field too. Yeah, that's good stuff right there. I like it. The only thing is, and it's a problem that I'm gonna run into right about now. So going down this incline is gonna be a BI. So if I change the direction of the grates, then that makes sense, right? Because you slide right down. I don't know. It's hard. I think but if I change the direction, then it's gonna look weird, right? Or should I change the direction for it so that it's going that way, horizontally instead? And then my other issue, I think, is the intersection. Like if you're going this way, do I just end it and then go this way? If I'm going straight. So this would be straight, this would be this way. Maybe I'll do that. I'll do sideways for the incline and then go straight again here and then go this way again. Maybe I'll do that. Yeah, I think that'll work. I'm not gonna do it now, but yeah, that sounds like a plan. I like it. I like it a lot. That looks good. Let's render that real quick. Do a quick little render, see what it looks like. This is only half size. It's only 1080p because I have it at 4K. But I think I'm gonna do a 1080p render, like for the whole thing first to see, how it feels and everything, and if it's like super dope perfect, then I might do a 4K render. But I've never uploaded any. Yeah, either way, it is gonna change direction. I've never uploaded any 4K videos to YouTube or anything, so that'll be a new thing. And it looks kind of cool in 1080p. It looks fine, but once again, I'm on a 1080p screen, so of course it looks good. But 4K looks really good. Actually, let me render it at 4K. So that was 14.94 seconds, and I'm only doing 128 samples, so I'm probably gonna maybe boost it up. I know it's freaking whatchamacalls it. So let's try that. So that was 10 point. Was it 10 or 14? Did I say 14? I don't remember. Oh, it says right there 14. So 15 seconds it took. You could do cross railing floor. That way you don't have to. Oh yeah. No, but still on the incline. Oh yeah, if I do cross railing. But the higher rails. Actually, that probably would do it, right? Yeah. I'll think about it. Because I do like how it's kind of just going like that. But if I do cross railing and have like one higher than the other, so it kind of looks. That works, but it only works. And I do like the lighting. But I think the cross railing Oh, I was like, why does it look different? Because it's zoomed in because it's 4K. So that's a 4K render, which doesn't look that much different from, because first of all, what you're seeing is I'm only streaming in 1080p. I think I'm streaming in 1080p. Pretty sure I'm streaming. Yeah, I'm only streaming in 1080p, so you're not gonna see the 4K feature, the render. I'm not gonna see the 4K render because I mean it was zoomed in to 4K, based on my monitor, so the quality isn't that much far away from, except like no jaggies. I know there's a few. You see a few. I don't think I have my anti-aliasing set up right. You could do a block acting like a skirting board for the drop. Yeah. What could I do? I do really like that though. Just like, because it's like it's drawing you down the hallway with the lines. I'll think about it. I have to think about it and mess with it. But I'm glad we got that floor done, man. Shout out to was it you that showed me, or was it the other dude? I think it was the other guy, right? His other I forgot his name. I'm bad with names, sorry. But shout out to both of you guys, both of you peoples, for inspiring me, and we learning together. Still want to get those materials better, but yeah. It's like getting the materials right and getting the lighting right. Those are the two things. Says I want this to look as not cheesy as possible. You know what I mean? So it was the other guy for that. Yeah. I remember he did the lines and the videos. But yeah. But all right, I'm out. All right, Bubbles. Appreciate. I'll be back tomorrow for a little bit. I won't do a super long stream like today. Well, I don't know if today's a long stream. I think it's 3 hours, 4 hours. I won't do that long. I'll do maybe an hour or two tomorrow, and then go to Lara. But I definitely appreciate you hanging out, giving me inspiration. I need to save this GIF here. Let me save this because I don't want to save it there. Jeez. Okay, whatever. Say all saves. Find this image in all saves. I don't even know where the all saves collection is. Whatever. I wish you would just. Oh, I could do this. Save picture as, and I'll throw it on my desktop. That way, that kind of. I'm not gonna copy it, but I do like the color scheme. It's red, black, and white for the most part. That's my jam. And it's not doing anything. All right, whatever. Yes, close all tabs. All right, I'm out. Appreciate you hanging out. I still have to do a outro page, but I'm just gonna put the intro page back again. But like I said, appreciate you. See you tomorrow. Have a good night. Tilt await. True.